Live. We're hitting the play button. Oh, wait. Can y'all hear it?
No, it's not even moving.
All right. Hold on.
Is it Mark Hamill?
Yeah. Hey, Shawn, baby.
What's up?
Let's see.
My computer's all messed up, dude. All messed up.
What the hell is going on? See, Microsoft sucks.
Political humor. Here is actor and trans activist David Tennant taking a painfully unfunny shot at President Trump. It's a little sad.
A film about incredible architecture. In fact, it's the boldest architecture in film this year, apart from Donald Trump's hair in The Apprentice.
Oh, that's low.
Donald Trump,
man.
of course, he says he hasn't seen The Apprentice because it's a 15. It's not on Nickelodeon.
Ooh, and that's what's his name from Doctor Who, ain't it?
See? Donald
He
Trump.
was a doctor, yes.
Times it's like Beetlejuice have summoned him. Talking of villains.
Dude, you gonna hurt yourself.
Yes, about as funny as an ingrown toenail. And did you see the editor who was clapping away at that
Mark Hamill.
embarrassingly bad joke? It's Mark Hamill, Trump deranged Mark Hamill, who actually gave us the biggest laugh of the night when his pants fell down on stage. This wasn't a skit. This was Hamill looking like some deranged hobo, desperately scrambling to keep his pants on.
So what makes us love cinema so much that we're all gathered here to celebrate tonight? For me, it's that films create worlds so vivid and stories so powerful that we lose ourselves in them completely.
Oh, geez.
They create immersive cinematic landscapes that feel alive, whether they're set here in London.
Now, that was funny, and it just proves that TDS is dangerous for your health. It makes you look like a fool even when you're not talking about politics. And Hamill is among the most afflicted with TDS in Hollywood. Remember these comments at the Democratic's
Yoda must
National
be laughing
Convention?
his ass off.
In the
That's all I have to
movies,
say.
Oh, I got a story for you, Joe.
Believe evil. But we're at a time in our history where we're fighting against real evil. So I beg you, please, don't go to the orange side.
Real evil. Concentrate on buying, I don't know, a belt and keeping your trousers on, Hamill. Leave the tip to the grown-ups who hysterical has been. And talking about hysteria, it's time to check in with the ladies of The View, and I'll be bringing you footage later of the ladies blaming Trump for a Delta plane crash in Canada. But here's Whoopi and Joy having a little disagreement, despite the fact that they
Hey,
actually
Joe.
love each other.
There are two sides to being Italian. You want to talk about the mob? Talk about Da Vinci. You want to talk about murders in Chicago? Talk about Michelangelo.
Well-
So it's the same with every other group.
No, it's not.
Why
It is
not? Why
because
not?
we don't get the benefit of all the. That's why we have Black History Month.
But it should
But
be.
what it should.
Everyone's so angry and they agree with each other. Imagine if they actually disagreed. And here, after Joy Behar makes some bizarre comments about eggs and planes, we see Whoopi go on some mad tangent. And I don't think even she knows precisely what she's trying to convey here. See if you can work it out.
By the way, egg prices are supposed to come down, not airplanes.
Well,
Thank you.
let me say someplace that could really use a lot of cutting. You know,
There's what?
Elon has very many. What do you call it?
Government
contracts.
Yeah.
I think, because I don't remember, maybe y'all heard it, but I don't remember looking for an armored car.
And
I don't
do want
remember,
to.
I don't care what it looks like. I don't remember asking for it. I don't know why I'm paying for it.
Yeah.
I want to know, when did I say, hey, we need another agency next to NASA?
Yeah.
So when did we start paying for his
You talk
stuff?
about SpaceX overseeing FAA.
No. He's going to be cutting.
Thanks, Whoopi. Now, I think we could all do with a musical
Did you not
interlude.
realize that
Here is a
Elon makes
performer
less
and
money?
trans activist promoting they, them energy and breast binding.
They, them, energy. They, them, energy. They, them, energy. They, them, energy.
What the hell is that?
I don't
No
know, but it's
clue.
scary.
This is a public service announcement. Anyone dressed in androgynous outfits, this is a sweet and friendly reminder that you are safe here. Show off your binder.
I'm not sure the binding is working, love, but good luck. You know what the lefties really need? They're so lost. What they really need is some sage words of advice. And who better to deliver it than Senator John Kennedy from the great state of Louisiana?
I've
There
got
you
a
go,
lot of
John.
friends who are Democrats,
This
and they
guy's
haven't
such
asked
an
me for
ass.
advice, but if I did, I'd tell them, look, you just got to try harder not to suck. I mean, think about it.
I love
Oh, welcome to the chat,
Gotta try
everybody.
harder not to suck.
Oh, that was a good way to open up the show tonight. I hope y'all enjoyed the opening there.
Dude, if you
did.
want, I have such a story about Luke.
Go ahead. You know, this is an
Mark
open
Hamill.
show, so spit it out.
Hey, Joe, how's it going? So, Dragon Con, you're one of your favorite of all time places now. I remember 95, 96 was the year, somewhere around there. And he was the headline guest. He was supposed to be there at Friday evenings. It's like 8 o'clock in the evening to do a lecture or whatever. But he wasn't there. He had another convention that kept him, later through the week. And he flew in on Saturday afternoon or Saturday morning and got there Saturday afternoon to Atlanta. My friend and I, because the hotel at this time had gone to non-smoking policy, so you couldn't smoke inside the bar or the restaurant or the lobby, anywhere inside the hotel. You had to go outside. So my friend and I went outside to smoke a cigarette, and lo and behold, this huge white limo pulls up, and pouring himself out of the driver's side or the passenger side before the driver gets there is Mark Hamill. Drunk as a skunk. I mean, lit.
So maybe that's where they get the scene for Galaxy Quest at.
Maybe. Oh, probably. It could be. But anyway, he falls out of the limousine, drops his sunglasses, stands up, his shoulder bag falls off. He picks up his glasses, his shoulder bag. He waves at me and my friend, and we're like, "Hey, how you doing?" And then he looks at the door, and the doorman has pulled this huge, it's like a 9-foot tall glass door at this hotel, and he's holding it open. But instead of walking in front of the doorman, Mark is going behind him towards a non-moving 20-foot panel of glass, and bam, smacks right into it. And this is how drunk the man was. And my friend and I are sitting there with cigarettes like this, going, just watching this whole debauchery. He bounces off the glass and comes around the corner and laughs and goes, makes kind of fun of it, and then goes in the hotel. And my friend and I are just, after the door closed, we're still going, "Did you see that?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Was that Mark Hamill?" He's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Holy shit."
Just, well, I
never liked him.
He
Yeah,
was
because-
so wasted, dude. I don't know how. He flew in from Boston to Atlanta. It's like a 2-hour or 3-hour flight. How do you get that lit in a 2-hour airline flight?
I don't think that's barely an hour flight, is what that is. That's a little around the corner.
It's an hour from DC to Atlanta, so it's probably 2 hours. Sitting on
it must have something to do with weight, though, because
2 hours altogether.
Because from New Orleans to Houston is only 48 minutes, and from New Orleans to DC was only like an hour 20, hour 30. No, it was about an hour 20. I don't think. Yeah, it was. It was
somewhere between an hour and a half, 2 hours from.
Because for me, it's I think DC is like 16 hours.
It's really a short hop. It really is a short flight. I mean, and there's I think the drinks, I flew to Savannah a bunch when I went to going to college there. The drink service was 20 minutes. You had just enough time to drink a soda or a beer. That's it. How he got that drunk in 2 hours? He must have gotten lit way beforehand, or in the limo on the way there. I don't know, but he was spent.
It happens. I mean, you start hanging out, doing that shit, thinking you're the special one, and the next thing you know, you're not the special one. Besides, man, he's Luke Skywalker. I think that's a rough typecast, is what that is.
Yes, it is.
He's a dumbass.
He is a dumbass. I never did like him outside of his character, so I always thought he was a twit. And I heard a
I
lot
thought
of
he
bad
was
things
gay,
about him.
Honestly, I thought he was gay, but nothing against
Yeah.
gay people. I just
Well, he's
thought
not
he
gay.
was.
Yeah, don't insult gay people
But
like that.
I
he
am not
was
insult.
he
I
was a
am not
colossal drunk in the
insulting.
90s. That's all I can tell you.
No,
I
he
am
was
not
a hoe
insulting
dog.
gay people. My son's gay, so I'm
He-
okay. I
so
just,
he was just what he was. He was his fame was great, and then it was fleeting, and it was spent, and then it was back, and he was a waste, is what he was. It's and he never really wasn't really anything else other than Luke Skywalker, not that I can think of anyway. So it's got to be a bitch, because that's one of the things Captain Kirk bitched about when he first, after Star Trek and the convention started, pissed him off. He got mad about 10 years in because he didn't want to do them anymore. He said, "This is not what I want to be known for. Some three series show, so some 3-year show." He said, "I want to be known for that." And he went on finally to break out and do other things, but still it came back and got him with the movies, which you couldn't really turn down.
I mean, he also wanted to be recognized for the other TV shows he did too. I mean, he was in 2 or 3 other
TJ
shows
Hooker.
that didn't suck, but they weren't Captain Kirk.
TJ Hooker.
Yeah, TJ Hooker's one of them.
TJ
yeah,
Hooker
that
was
was a good one. Who was the chick, the blonde hair girl?
Oh God.
Didn't
Too
she
far
play
ago.
Charlie's Angels or something like that?
No, but that was what they were going for, definitely. That that kind of hot blonde, Farrah Fawcett look.
All right, so we're going to take a little pause here and play this, which I'm not really sure what this is. So when I read this is supposed to be something about a UFO, which it was supposed to be an intercepted call or something or another. So I guess we're going to find out here. So let's hit the play button and see.
Is the voices of the pilot and air traffic controllers, and it's set to computer animation. Take a look.
Troy 2-1, go ahead. It's not weird, but I just had something pass underneath my wing, maybe like a football-sized object right underneath our wing.
Troy 2-1, Roger. Do you think it was a drone or?
I have no idea. I got my sensor operator looking for it on the camera right now. We'll see if we can find it. But it's like a dark gray cylindrical object, and it was probably the size of a football, and it passed maybe 10 feet under our right wing.
Troy 2-1, Roger. Thank you for the report. Keep me advised if you find anything else out.
Yeah, we'll do. We're looking for it now. And so, correction. LA Center, Troy 2-1. We got something on air radar. We're trying to get visual on it.
Troy 2-1, Roger.
And LA Center 094, bearing from us for about 60 miles is where it is now.
Troy 2-1, say again.
094 bearing from us about 60 miles away is where we're picking it up now.
LA 15,
Troy 2-1, Roger, thank you.
All right. This guy was stopped at 14 for him because we were busy. There was some UFO reported here, but that's all taken care of now, so you don't have to worry about it unless you want to talk to Aaron. It was earlier, but it's gone.
I may not have to worry about it, but I am plenty worried about it. This is where I call in Ben Hansen to help me make heads or tails of this. Ben is a former FBI special agent and host of UFO Witness on Discovery Plus. He managed to secure that recording that you just heard because it was not made available to the public. Ben, what is your take?
This is a really interesting case. It was actually the air traffic controller who reported it to the National UFO Reporting Center, or NUFORC. So NUFORC is actually cited in the FAA regs as one of the places where pilots can go to make reports. So first, we want to thank the controller for reporting it, and also for the pilots. This was a Homeland Security flight, actually. So they were on, I don't want to say covert, but they were on a mission, probably doing drug interdiction or something like that. And they're flying along and they see this thing. So very experienced pilots. Now, this particular aircraft, too, is a Beechcraft 350C, which they've converted to include a very sensitive and complex radar array. So you see that dome on the top of it. It's actually there to track, drug traffickers and things like that. So when they call this thing in, This is about 2:30 in the afternoon. It's September 17th of last year. It's broad daylight. They got a good look at this thing, cylindrical dark object that passes underneath their wings so close. So, I mean, obviously you can see there's big problems with that happening in controlled airspace like they were, and they weren't notified of any air traffic that was supposed to be in the area.
So the animation, by the way, it's so realistic. I was caught off guard. Was that sort of made with the help of those who witnessed it so that it's as accurate as it can be?
Well, in this case, my team has not spoken with the crew, as you can imagine, because the sensitivity of probably what they were doing on this mission, it wouldn't benefit them to come forward and talk to the public quite yet. We'd encourage it, yes, but this was our rendering of just based on the audio that we had. It's a guess, right? That object could have gone underneath from left to right, forward to back. We don't know, but we do know their description is pretty exact.
I'm also sort of gobsmacked by 20,000 feet because I don't think that ground controlled, unmanned flights can operate at that altitude. Call me crazy. I think at one point they asked if it was a drone. What's the word on the possibility of some kind of a drone activity?
So it could be. It'd be very rare, but hobby drones can go up that high. Obviously, military can as well.
Military drones definitely can.
Near what we call military operations area, but it was not in that airspace. So anyone who was flying something to test a commercial type of drone or something would have had to call in. Now, the other thing that's very interesting about this is you hear them call out what they believe they're tracking this object about 60 miles away because they've got their own airborne radar. And the pilot calls back to air traffic control, says, we think we have it. Now, debatable whether their radar array could see something this small at 60 miles. But if true, within the 2 minutes when they called back, that would place this object going about Mach 2. Okay, from them to gain that much distance in that amount of time. So that would absolutely, in my opinion, eliminate any prosaic explanation of a drone or anything of that nature.
Thanks for watching.
Oh, well, it could have been a military drone. Let's not get stupid, guys. We haven't.
Yeah, I mean, come on. The SR-71 was secret for I don't know how many years, but it flew a variety of different drones, starting with, I think one was a D-21 drone, one is a D-25, D-27, etc. 3 or 4 different types of drones with several different camera and sensor packages and film packages that they could deploy for various situations, like night operations, day operations, and other types, heavy jungle.
Well, they're building drones for the F-35 and the F-22s. They're going to be wingman drones.
No doubt.
So they'll be controlled by the fighter pilot. They'll mimic the plane and everything, and then you can put them on auto kill. So you're now 3 planes instead of 1, and they were talking like 5 planes instead of 1 on top, 1 on bottom, 1 on each side.
Well, don't drones have wings? That one didn't look like it had wings.
So, some do, yeah, but not all of them.
Well,
most of them have like 4 arms with independently angled propellers in them.
Yeah, but you can build cases over those, so you don't always know what's in the case. Because they got them that look like the Star Trek Enterprise. They got them that look at all kinds of sort of things. Mm-hmm. So, but what that looked to me, if that was a rendering, I would have thought that would have been some type of missile or heavy. It actually looked more like a heavy mortar, like a round off of old battleship. That's what it really looked like.
Yeah, but the only thing is, yeah, you're right, but it was not 20,000 feet in the air, dude. Maybe.
Oh yeah, if you shoot, because they can shoot, the old ships can shoot inland at 20 miles.
Come on, you're talking a piece of lead about roughly the volume and weight of a Volkswagen Beetle. It's not going to attain 20,000 feet from a chemical explosion out of.
Well, I don't know what the arc is, but I know they can shoot 20 miles inland, which means they got to shoot pretty high for the arc.
Go very far, but it's a parallel.
But you can't shoot straight to go far. You got to shoot up and down to go far.
Exactly right.
It's speaking of that, for you flat earthers, I want to give y'all something. The reason things in our satellites fly at like 18,000 miles an hour. There's a real reason for it, because they have to keep up ahead of the curve of the planet so that they don't crash into the planet. But see, if the planet was flat, they would just crash into the planet.
Mm-hmm.
They would just crash right into it. So because you can see the satellites on an arc when you're viewing it from the ground, and people, that's another thing. You can view these satellites from the ground with your own eyes. I mean, you don't even have to have anything. You can see them with your eyes, and if you want, just get a good pair of binoculars and watch them, and you can see quite a lot of
Especially
details.
out in, like, places like Colorado, Boulder, high cities, mountainous areas like that, and cities with no pollution or not a lot of pollution, like Montana, big sky country. You can see them flying overhead. You don't need binoculars at all.
Yeah, there's I can't remember who it is, JPL or Milan. One of them's got a tracking thing you can go use. It'll let you know when they're flying over your house and stuff, things like that.
Who's that? I'm sorry. I got lost with you guys.
Oh, it's actually, let me see if they still have this J track and see what we find. No, that's not the kind of J track I wanted. Oh shit!
Let's look at it.
It's that's not the thing I wanted.
Is it tracking planes or UFOs?
It tracks everything in space.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it tracks everything in space,
including like the debris, the nuts and bolts and shit that's falling off.
Yeah, it fucking tracks everything.
There's millions of pieces up there right now.
It used to be. It used to be available to the public. I'm seeing if it still is. We used to use it all the time. It's on one of my computers, actually.
It's really quite a good thing we haven't really developed, interstellar space travel, because we would trash the place. We've already trashed our own solar system.
Well, if we did go up in outer space and all that bull crap is out there floating, that'd be like going through a minefield.
Yeah.
Well, it is. That's why they got to move the space station every so often, because shit tries to hit it.
Yeah, exactly right. I did see an article about that just recently, about how much stuff is up there and how many near misses they have. Like, and it takes like, a half inch, a bolt that's, this big around, just floating through space. It's flying at 17, 18,000 miles an hour. Hits that, that space station where it has like, parts of it's like that thick of a piece of tinfoil. That bolt will go right through it.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, it is. It's they've had accidents up there with other stuff, things running into satellites and stuff. It just makes it's a dangerous thing.
Well, I'm waiting for Elon to come in and just make one big
so give y'all this, ladies and gentlemen. It's top secret. This is top secret information I'm giving y'all here. Okay, well, I'm going to put this in the chat room. Where are we? We find the damn place. Top secret, people. This tracks all of the satellites all the time. You can even find out information, what they are, what they're doing, what time they pass over your house, and things like that. The reason we started using it is to help us deter what might not be a UFO. It might be a satellite.
SatelliteTracker3D.com. I'm gonna write that down.
It's so what you do, Gene, is hold on. I'll show you. You know what? Maybe I can bring it up on the screen. Give me a second. Hold on. I'm putting this. I'm moving it on somewhere. Let's go see. Yeah. So let's go see. Where is chat room? There it is. I'm telling you, people, y'all give me trouble. This is top secret. Top secret, people. Yes, I had to use a top secret website to get to a thing. Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? There it is. Okay, hit share. All right. Okay, let's go back and make sure we are on with y'all. What the hell was that?
Do you have to put the backspace in?
Whatever's on however it's written is how you got to put it in. It's okay. Why can't I find the damn room?
Let's see.
Oh, there he is. Okay, there it is. Now add. All right, there you go, people. J track. There it is. See it? Every dot you see, by the way, is a satellite or something,
or some kind of debris.
Holy crap!
Yeah, holy shit.
So when you do this, so when you put your mouse on it, it tells you what it is. Cosmos 856. Let's go see what this is. -1. Let's go over here. Something needless. But the thing of it is look, watch when I go out. There's more of them. Wow. Even further out. Now these ain't gonna even show you. Now there you go. This one will show you. Westford Needless 2233. What is this over here? Oh, there you go.
This is Starlink. Yeah. Wow. In Chinese satellites. That unbelievable how much stuff is up there.
I know. And this program, people, well, actually, you can. I forgot how you do it, but on here somewhere you can isolate it, and it'll show you the individual tracks, and you can see as I'm going in.
Yeah,
I'm a good ways out. I mean, I'm a good at ways out right here, and these are still satellites you're seeing.
What's that big white blob? What's that big blob there in the middle?
Right here?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Antarctica or one of them. North Pole, South Pole. I'm not sure. I can't tell. It looks like
That's the North Pole.
Is
that's
it?
North,
Okay,
that's,
so
that's the Arctic Circle.
And as you can see, you can change its position. Look at the satellites around the fucking equator. Look at that shit, man.
Jesus.
Wait, help me out here, guys, please.
What you need?
That green light is the green mark is the what?
No,
that green line is the orbit of whatever object he's selected.
Yeah,
and
whatever I subjected,
orbit,
yeah.
which is very difficult to achieve. A and B is probably military.
Yeah, that's Florida right there. But you can change the parameters, but you can flip it over on its side. Watch, and you can just see the belt of satellites as we're going over. It's fucking ridiculous.
Oh, okay, I see them, buddy. I see them.
And look, wait, there's satellites as far as out here. I
Yeah.
there it is. Look, see, there's one. I just hit it. There's another one. Man, they're hard to hit way out here, though. There it goes. But we're a good way from the planet right here.
Yeah.
Some of the GPS satellites are also out there too, but we'll zoom in right quick. Let's see. Let's go find the country to look at. Look at all the dots over there. Look at them all. I mean, Jesus, they're everywhere. And yeah, this is the one that we're tracking right now.
I wonder how many Elons are doing as up there.
I forgot what Elon goes on. We'd have to go look and find out.
Starlink is one of them. I found one.
Did you found a Starlink? Yeah, there's one right there. I just passed over. That's Starlink. Starlink 4091.
Starlink 2291. Here's one. Starlink 31,653.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I don't think it's
94. There's a whole. I mean, they're all over the place. Connect to IoT 5.
Yeah, you got here Galileo 6. This is an older one.
Starlink 4651. Thousands and thousands.
Let me ask you guys this question: what is the oldest?
Sputnik.
But Sputnik's no longer up there. No, the oldest thing that we know that's still floating around up there is probably the Black Knight.
Yeah, but technically we don't know if that's true or not.
But the suspected trajectory says that it was if it's the same thing that they saw in the 1800s and then the 1900s and then recently, it's probably the oldest satellite.
So now we're a good ways out from Earth. Look. So this is what you see when you're coming up on our planet. It used to be you came up and seen this beautiful big blue ball. Now you see all this reflective bullshit when you pull up. So these are all satellites. All this is satellites. All of this is.
Yeah.
And look, it even makes a weird thing around the planet that comes down, but this is all pretty even all the way around. And then, you got all this shit around Earth.
I have another dumb question.
No such thing as a dumb question.
How do they control their pathways if there's so many of them up there and they're not hitting into each other?
Most of them are autonomous.
Yeah.
And
the other ones, they run themselves.
They keep their own trajectory going.
So no one programs that in. They do it. The thing does it itself.
Some of them
programmed, yeah, sure, but I mean,
but some of them they operate from the ground control. It just depends on the satellite. Starlink it has its own stuff, but a lot of the other satellites are run by somebody on the ground.
Yeah, well, I mean, if there's something wrong with it, it starts to lose its position. Someone on the ground can diagnose it and fix it.
Now these out here, I'm pretty sure GPS Thor 7. I'm pretty sure some of these out here are GPS satellites. Relay 2. What's relay? What's it relaying? It's way out there in space.
Probably internet.
All of this is satellites too. I mean, even way up here, these are satellites.
Yeah.
And the U.S. started putting its satellites in higher orbits to protect against Russian and Chinese attacks. If I could get it to stay.
Well, I found it says to be assigned.
Cosmos 2471. And see, the other thing about this is now you can take these numbers, go online and look them up. It'll tell you what they are.
What was that? Cosmos? What?
I lost it. Let's see. Where was it? Cosmos 2417. Golan Knives, whatever the hell that means. Let's see down here what kind of satellites we got over Florida. Starlink. Look at Starlink is everywhere. Elon, get that shit out the sky, you Drax motherfucker, you. Oh, what is this? Hawk 6C. What the hell was that? Oh man, I lost it wherever it was. See, we switch satellites. And the reason I do this is if you notice when you click a spot, like watch, when you can finally see that one's going over Florida, and you can find out what time it passes, what its speed is. Here's its speed over here, 27,000 kilomiles an hour, height 444 kilometers, longitude, latitude. So you can, that's where it's at right now. So you can actually course these things to see where they are. It's a great little toy. And with that, with Airport Monitor, fuck, man, you can eliminate like 90% of the shit that people think are UFOs in 5 minutes. Without having to even do a real investigation. This really changes the game quite a lot. What is this one? Let's go see. Let's go see what its orbit is. Gallo, look at it. See now, why has it got this? What's it? It's connected to somebody else or something? What's going on here? Huh. I'm not sure what to make of that. Look at the orbit on it, though, man. It's got a pretty decent sized orbit.
It's an elliptical orbit.
Yep.
Some of them have circular orbits, some are ellipse.
Wow. Back out. Let's see what this orbit is. Back out, back out. Wow. What the kind of fucked up orbit is this? Yeah. Oh, so this is where it communicates right here? Is that what's going on?
I guess, yeah.
Let's find out. Let's move around. I don't want that dot. I want this dot. It won't let me see. Will it? You bitch. Come on. How you zoom in there?
Oh, man, you can play with this all day.
Oh, yes, you can. And you can learn about all kind of stuff, you know. Let's see what we got here. Boom. Different companies. Look at this. But look, I guess this is to make it big so I can see where it's at, but yeah, see, that's where it's going in. Look, there we go. We got it. There we go. Right there.
What's that?
The hell is there?
Southeast Asia?
There ain't nothing there. Oh. Look at all these satellites. So we're zoomed in right now, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. If you're looking at this. These are just satellites floating around. Look, it's way easier to see what they are now. Starlink. Elon's Drax. I'm fucking telling you, Jay. Elon is Drax.
Yeah,
man. If y'all know what Drax is, y'all need to go watch Moonraker and find out who the hell Drax is. This is what's going on here.
Is that the guy with the metal teeth?
No, that's Jaws.
No, but his henchman was the guy with the metal teeth. Jaws, yes.
Whoa. Earth, slow down.
It looks like it's snowing, to be honest with you.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I gotta just bump it as we go across. What is that? Africa? Yeah, it's Africa.
It's Africa right there. There's the Middle East, Saudi Arabia, Africa, Northern Africa.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. We're just zinging across.
There's the top of.
Wait, well, you know while we're here, while we're here, I want to look at something. So Africa. So this is where Egypt and all is in right here, right? In this area, right up in here somewhere. Okay, let's see something. We're trying to think of the Atlanteans. Look at that.
Yeah, it's almost a direct
line.
Well,
this is where the sunken cities. There's 2 sunken cities right up in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And for real sunken cities, they proved to exist. So let's see what satellite. Starlink, Global Star. That's the satellite, isn't it? Starlink. You're polluting our fucking skies, Elon. Starlink. US 57. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
That's that. We're actually going that satellite. And they're moving right now, actually, as you see them go by. Let's see what this one is. Starlink. It's doing 27,000 miles an hour, height 548 kilometers.
How in the hell can something go 27,000 miles
That's
an hour?
nothing for space, man. That's fucking putt-putt.
I mean, light travels 186,000 miles per second.
Yeah, most of those, but this is what it takes to keep in a sustained orbit without crashing into the planet
Right.
or going into
Or
space.
flying off into space. Yeah.
It goes by weight mostly, but there's Cosmos 777. You know what I haven't seen though? Let's back out. Is the space station.
Can
Now,
you
this
search
go to the
the
United States. Yeah, you should. It's in here somewhere. So this is what's going over the United States right now.
What
Right
about that big blob there in the Gulf of America? Maybe that's it.
Global Star MO24.
No, that's not it.
Type it in, see what that is. It's I thought like the Anna 1B. You see, that's just ominous sounding.
Was that Global Star all one word?
Yeah, Global Star, all one word, MO24.
MO24.
24.
Let's see what Google says. Google says.
Oh, here's a web one.
Okay, satellite details. It is a satellite, NORAD.
Where are you tracking NORAD? You got to be here
Global
watching.
Star MO24 now. 10 days predictions. Global Star is classified as NORAD ID 25883. International code, perigee, apogee, inclination. Yeah. Air Force Eastern Test Range.
Yes. So that's what that's for.
It belongs to the Air Force, probably.
You know what? That's crazy then. So why do we have to keep everything quiet when you have all this shit that's free on the internet and people can find out?
Because not everything is quiet. It's just a lot of stuff that is. It's let's go see what's going on. Let's go to California. What is this? This is out in the West. So they got these one webs. I've seen a couple of these. They must be some kind of internet or something. Competition for Starlink or something. Man, Starlink's all over Cali.
Yeah.
Let's see. What do we got down here in Mexico? Hawk 11A. I've seen a couple of them Hawks so far. Super View. I wonder what that is.
Click on it. It'll tell you.
It's Super View. Where'd it go? I lost it. It's moving. So it's, it's moving right along. So there it is.
Well, Google won't give me what it is because I type in Hawk 11A and it doesn't say nothing.
Type in a Hawk. It's satellite Hawk 11A.
Hawk 11A, like the bird.
Yeah.
Is it all together?
Yeah. Yeah. It's just Hawk. And
Hawk
then
11A. No, I mean,
yeah.
there's no space between the 11 and the A.
No, I think there is. No, I think there is a space between the 11 and A.
Well, let's try it.
Let me see if I can find it. It's over here, flying over Mexico somewhere.
Found. Okay, so let's try it again.
It just means it's class. Yeah, it's a Hawk -11B now. HAWK. It's all caps. So I'm assuming those are initials.
Hawk 11B, NORAD ID 62379, launch site, Air Force Western Test Range. Another NORAD. NORAD.
Man, if we all disappeared, it's because we were playing with NORAD satellites tonight.
Yeah.
Let's go see. Let's go. Where's Pennsylvania? Where's Pennsylvania? We got around here somewhere. Where's New York? Let's go find New York first. Okay.
That's about right there. Yeah, you're on it. Almost.
Well, nobody's interested in y'all. There ain't no satellites. Starlink is there. Starlink is there. Starlink is there. Starlink. So y'all got internet anyway, but nobody. Oh, I know why. Okay, because this is the DC area.
Yeah.
There ain't nothing flying over any of this area.
No.
Yeah, because Norfolk's over here somewhere. Yeah, ain't nobody flying around there. I wonder if there's anything passing over. You'd have to go out here to find out. Oh, yeah. Not only is this passing over, it's broadcasting there. What is this one? TBA to be assigned. Oh, well, that ain't good. It's about a mile up in space. So anyway, people, so you're looking at this. So let's say you live like somewhere. Whoa. I forget how touchy this thing is sometimes. Okay, let's say you live somewhere in Florida. And you just had a UFO sighting and you go to this map. Well, you now know there is no satellites over your country right now. There is some headed this way. There'll be some crossing. As you can see, Starlink's headed there right now. This guy's fixing this to be a sign. No God knows what is going to cross over Miami in a minute. And you're going to have more coming from back here and all from up
Oh,
here.
shit. They're actually moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're moving. Yeah, they're in motion.
Oh,
This is
my
why
God.
that's why when you see something at night, see right now, if you saw something, this is like what is this? Tampa, Sarasota, probably. So you look up and you see something cruising along, they're cruising on pretty fast. What 25,000 kph is what about 14,000 miles an hour.
Oh,
Boom,
that's
look, it's already
crazy.
across Florida.
Look
it's
at the
gonna
other
go-
one. It's
gonna
moving
wreck.
away.
It's
from
a
you.
wreck. It's a wreck. It's a wreck. And then this one's cruising out. This one came like this and scanned this whole area. And look, now it's going over where? Cuba.
Yeah. Which one is that going over Cuba? Who owns it?
That's that. It's a to
Be
be
assigned
assigned.
out CIA.
TBA to be assigned.
CIA. Click on it. What does the information say?
It's over here. It's already up.
So
So it's about what?
Let's say
14
response, huh?
Whoa, what's this big thing come cruising along? OneWeb.
OneWeb.
Yeah, this is where it's beaming to. Look.
It's broadcast to Florida and the Gulf of Mexico.
Gulf of America.
Or Texaco.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
that's right. God damn. Sentinel.
Oh,
Oh, what is the Sentinel?
They're looking for X-Men and mutants.
People. So somewhere,
Say, I
where's
would
that?
think you'd be in your glory watching this.
This is a minute. I'm stunned at how much shit's up there, Shawn. I just God.
So
I'm
you can
shocked.
change your views and all with different
Look
things.
at all of that. I mean, it's like you said, Shawn. It's like it's snowing.
Yeah. Really. So says we have no freaking privacy, huh?
Yeah, Big Brother's been here.
Okay, so let's take this off. Take this off. Take that off. Take that off and take that
What are
off.
those filters?
They're doing something. What's this tag?
Geosynchronous.
Oh, here we go. Let's go see what we can find out. Earth monitoring. Uh-oh. There ain't very many of those.
What is it?
Yeah, look at where they are. Right down the eastern, right down the damn Appalachian Mountain range. Really.
I mean, that's the only satellites that are in the United States right now.
No. This is Earth monitoring satellite. See, there's that Sentinel 1B again. It's been steadily cruising. It was way down here. Now it's steadily cruising up.
What are the other two called? There's quite a few.
Yeah, now that we got out finally, let's see. That's VRSS2. Adios, ADEOS.
Adios, yeah.
Adios. What we got out here, ZY1. We got down here, TESS. Mozo 1, Momo 1, whatever the hell that is. Landsat. I know what Landsats are. I've dealt with them before. I actually worked on it when I was in the Navy. There's a couple of these sats at the stations actually is picked up
I think
on.
Landsat, they have some offices down in Gaithersburg, Maryland.
Sentinel B.
Yeah.
Oaken. Whatever the hell that is. SCD2. It sounds like a venereal disease.
Yeah.
TopSat. So, I mean, there's plenty of them out there, but this is just Earth monitoring. This isn't anything else.
Yeah,
So
those
let's
are specifically watching things on the Earth.
So let's go to, what is this? What does this even mean? Whatever it is, there don't seem to be any of them out there.
Zoom out.
I'm trying. You gotta wait. It takes a second to catch up. It doesn't let you just. There it goes. I don't see anything, my friend.
Yeah, way over there, there's some little dots.
What is this? No, that's dirt on my monitor screen. Sorry, guys. Is that one?
You have to zoom in to get closer to it.
Yeah,
maybe.
there it is. BD. I don't know what these are. I'm going to have to look this up and find out what these are. But there are a few of them out there. I see a couple, but they're way out there. Look at them. Man.
Yeah.
Come on, let me zoom in. Stay. Move out your way. Oops. Whoosh, whoosh, into Earth.
I'm getting dizzy, man.
We're going backwards. Oh my God! It's the end of the world. We're traveling back in time. Oh shit! Oh, okay, we're under control. Okay. Whoosh, sorry, people. I got a little carried away there. The Gulf of America. Okay. So anyway, let's go. Cosmos. Let's get out of here. Cosmos. Look at all the Cosmos satellites. Look at them all, huh? What the hell? Cosmos 177, Cosmos
It
399.
just blows me away that people, you know, they can spy by just watching this.
I know. Hey Siri, what's the Cosmos? What's the Cosmos satellites for?
They are used for communication, weather study, navigation, military observation, and other purposes.
Thank you.
Various scientific research
Thank you,
satellites have been
Siri.
launched into
Siri,
orbit. You're welcome.
cancel. Now you know what it's for.
Spy satellite.
Oh, disaster monitoring.
Bullshit. It's a spy satellite.
Oh, Cosmos. Yeah, you might as well say
A secondary function of it happens to be if there is a disaster, they'll use those satellites to like look at stuff.
that. Okay, Sekurit. So how do you say his name? I can't remember. I forget how you say his name.
Sikurai Sitchin?
No. It was this thing right here. Socrates or
Socrates.
Yeah, but that's not what it actually is. It was just I kept thinking of it because on Bill and Ted they kept mispronouncing his name.
I think the character called it Socrates.
No, there it is. See it?
That's Socrates. That's how you spell
right.
Socrates.
It's spelled right. For some reason, I thought there was a different letter there, but we're going to let that go. Okay, what do we got here? Nothing.
Yeah, nothing. Well, way out there to the top left.
God, I wish
Little
I
white
had
dot.
you.
There they are.
I wish I could have your eyes.
Yeah, look at it, man. Look, there's 3 right here.
I have my glasses
4,
off.
5. What's this? Hide. Oh, wait, we got a debris filter. Debris only. Oh, we got to use that when we come back. Okay, right now it's got hide debris. Okay. Okay, experimental. Man.
Quite a few experiments going on.
Looks like there might be a few experiments going on. Damn, look at them all. Some of them way out here.
Yeah. What are they experimenting on out there? How to kill us by, Drax proxies?
Whatever it is, they ain't going to show me. Don't start that shit. All right, let's see.
There we go. That one said LE or something.
Ain't saying. Oh, there it is. ST. And see, that sounds like a damn STD too. I mean, what the hell are these things? So you can spend weeks just going over these, finding out what they're for, what they're doing, why they're there, what part of the planet's Genesis 2. I wonder what that's about.
You know what? Go see how many satellites are up around Antarctica where the white is.
That's not. That's the Arctic Circle. Antarctica's on the other side.
Yeah, on the bottom. Hold on.
Yeah.
He was on the top. There we go.
All right. See how many are there, because that's where the pyramid's supposed to be.
So you got this group going this way. You got this group right here. You got another group coming across here.
Filter out to everything.
Let's see if we can get in closer and see what's going on. If there's anything over there.
Take off the experimental, because that's all we're looking at right now. You put everything back on.
What do you mean put everything back on?
See where it says tags experimental off to the right? Unclick that, so we'll see all.
Oh, I'm just trying to see what experimental they actually had. That's why I'm zooming in.
Oh, I see.
And they're in the same line set. Oh, here's some more. So what are we experimenting on this many satellites down there for? So
I bet you unclick that filter, there's even more. Huh, look at that.
Wow. I bet they have from China
to be
Russia, Korea.
Why do we have one web over the Antarctic if nobody lives there except for the
Chinese? Tianfan. One web.
That's what I'm saying. There's one web everywhere. Jay, look up one web and see what it is, man. Because it just can't be for internet. Because I mean, what the fuck? Why do you need this many internets? How many people are living there that we don't know about?
Give me a satellite number. One web what?
0056. Now another one came up, 0700. They're like following each other and pretty close. Because I haven't moved the arrow and they're picking them up on their own. Look, here comes another one. So that's 3 satellites cross this one spot in less than a minute.
I see it moving. I think that is so cool, man. I really do. Could there be a crash?
I know. Look at them. Huh? They're pushing up against each other.
Nothing's coming up under OneWeb.
Huh?
There's another one coming.
OneWeb.
Nothing on
There's
OneWeb?
one.
No.
It's all one word, OneWeb. Sometimes you got to type in satellite in front of it though to get them to come up, and that don't.
Well, I'm in a satellite like search thing.
Okay.
It's a database of satellites.
OneWeb again. OneWeb again. This whole cluster right here. OneWeb. 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 Oh, come on, this is ridiculous.
Holy shit. Okay. Hold on. We got OneWeb 0156. I got numbers all over the place.
Oh yeah, because there are thousands of these things apparently.
Here's 0052. Let's track it. Where is he going? Huh.
I'm looking for a UFO, dude.
Well, that's the thing with this. You can, because you know where they're going when you click on them. If you don't click on them, it don't give you a thing. Oh, wait a minute, you got something odd. So wait, let me go back for a minute. But it's really good for when you're out in the field. This and airport monitor, like I said, will rule
OneWeb.
out.
Guess what?
What?
Launch site: Vostochny Cosmodrome, Vostok, Novdanu. This is from Russia. Source from England.
OneWeb must be their version of Starlink.
Yeah.
I don't know why they're all over down here though. So you know what? Now that you said that, let's go see. Dun, 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 dun. Where's Russia? There it is, right there.
30,313 objects.
Look at look at this thing of satellites just crossing over Russia.
Well,
oh, this is Ukraine. That's look Starlink. There you go, Starlink. Well, we got the Starlinks going over Russia.
Elon said he's going to send a bunch of his those things there.
See, he can use every one of these Starlink satellites to knock down a ballistic missile if in launch.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he said how he could do. They're big enough to knock them off path and stuff. Once they break the atmosphere, he can run them into them, blow them up, knock them off course, send them into space. Yeah, him and Vladimir got into it. Oh, here we go, Galileo.
What the hell was that?
Galileo belongs to the military.
There's one. I see one.
There's 2, 3.
There's one by the Antarctic or wherever we were at.
Oh, what is this one? This is the Galileo 18.
Galileo 1B.
Right there. See it right there?
Yeah, there's one right here, and then there's something. Then there's
my arrows.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them out here.
What?
Well, they're fucking tiny now.
Look at this one where my pointer's at.
I can't see.
Right there.
It's, okay, let me go back over there. I'm in the wrong screen.
There's a bunch that are called Galileo.
It's there was a whole system of them.
There's one that says unable to detract decayed orbit. Wow.
Wow. Yeah, don't crash the shit on our head. Keep that for somebody else's
Air Force
brain.
Eastern Test Range, another Air Force NORAD satellite.
See. That's the big one right there. I don't know why that one's showing up so well. Okay, let's Galaxy. Here we go. He's got to be deep space. Okay.
This website I'm on is called n2yo.com, and it says they're tracking 30,313 objects as of the 23rd of February this year.
Yeah.
Roseanne says, sounds like one big video game.
It's kind of crazy. Look at this string of satellites right here. They're just stringing along. They're not big enough to get a thing on them now.
I never knew about this until I met you guys. God bless you.
Yes, it's some things you probably. Oh, look at this flock, and it looks like a flock, man.
Yeah. Right. I mean, right, hugging the atmosphere.
Look at that, man, and only on this part of the planet. What's going on? Oh, there they are. Okay. Crossing
Like
over.
equatorially.
Oh, there they are. Pole to pole. Huh? Look at that.
Wow.
Dun, 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 dun,
Circumpolar orbits. Those are hard to achieve.
Wasn't it crazy? World War III broke out and you saw these ballistic missiles going out into space.
It would definitely be different. Let's see. Let's turn all this off for a minute, and then let's go to
all that shit.
Debris only. This is the debris. Okay, wait now. This is hiding the debris. Okay, this is the debris.
Debris.
Oh my God.
Only. This is no satellites. This is junk. Let's see if he can tell us what it is. Quarter. It's something. Midas 3 dead. That's probably a dead satellite. Probably another dead satellite. I guess that's what.
Don't they go up and get the dead satellites?
Eventually they crash into the atmosphere. I don't know. This looks like satellites to me. They're saying it's debris only.
Look at all that stuff way out, though. I mean, what could possibly be?
Oh my God! Oh, look at that when you add them both together. Let's see. Take this one off. Oh yeah, there's a difference. Jesus. So this is what people look, ladies and gentlemen. This is what you see when you drive up on our planet now.
This is what the aliens see.
Yeah. They're like, what's all them little fucking shiny dots all around that planet? They're definitely got satellites under control. Fuck.
Yeah, those people are unhinged. We better go check them out.
Maybe that's why we're seeing a lot of aliens come in with UFOs.
Because they think we're nuts? Yeah.
Yeah. Like they're thinking like, the hell you guys doing to my world? Think about it. It's their world. They're out there in space. We're fucking it up.
Yeah.
I'd be pissed. I'd be pissed.
Look at that ball of stuff way out there.
That's a solid disc around our planet. Look at that. That's a solid fucking disc.
It's not a disc, that's a ball.
When the sun hits that, right? That's
those dots go 360 all the way around.
Oh, I don't doubt that. I'm just saying that from
there does seem to be a concentrated disc there, but there is.
It looks like a ball inside of a disc, actually.
Yeah.
Because you see this set right here.
Can you go to Mars? Can you go to Mars?
I don't know if they got a sat trap from Mars. They used to. I'll look and see. They used to have them for a couple of planets, but I don't know if they still do it anymore. Okay, satellite details. Okay. Oh, here we go.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's what we needed over there. Finally, we found. I knew this shit was better than what it was. Okay. Let's see. Illustration of satellite. Look at that big ass thing.
Weather satellite.
Yeah, weather satellite, 16 dB. Wait. What does it say? Refers to pieces of space debris orbiting from NOAA 16 satellite. Oh, because we got space debris on, don't we? I forgot. Okay. What's this? Okay, so let's go back to this. Okay, so let's. All right, let's go find something else to click. Oh, how did I get that on there? Let's see. Zoom it out. Find the satellite. US 31. Come on, click. There we go. Wow, there is just tons of shit floating around up there. I'm going to have to go turn the debris thing off. Where is that at? Oh, wait, I think it is off. Okay, there we go. That's better. Now we're going to go back over here. Click on that. Let's go see what we can get in trouble with. Optimus, like Optimus Prime, not quite, huh?
Optimus Prime.
This is a communication satellite.
There's some really cool stuff on this database. I was just reading up on a satellite that they launched in '96, but it the rocket failed 37 seconds after launch.
Galileo. So wait a minute. That looks like I guess it's not, but it looks a lot like it. The
This is
telescope.
an illustration of a satellite, not the satellite.
Yeah. Let's see what this is. Now, what did these do? Here we go. Navigation satellite system, which is China's second generation satellite navigation. So this is China's GPS.
Hmm.
Wow, look at that. Man, look at this Galileo. So they're definitely
If World War
different.
III were to break out, those would be some of the things we would attack, probably.
Yeah. Oh, you know that. The Starlink ugly satellites. What is this ugly thing? Looks like
wow.
it looks like V'ger. Meteor 3 launched in November 1988. Jesus. Soviet Union.
That's an oldie.
Yeah. Oh, Gene, you could sit here for days going through this. And it tells you what the satellites are for. They're different, all for different things. Here you come up with this one. Space Technology Research Vehicle. And small British satellite launch as part of an international collaborative project. Okay, what are they researching?
Yeah.
Designed to gather data in space environment. New space technologies. Let's go zoom in a little bit since we got this little piece working well now. Starling.
What's the name of the airplane one?
What do you mean an airplane one?
You know where you track all the airplanes at?
Oh, Airport Monitor. There's actually a couple of versions of that too. I like Airport Monitor too, but it has limited amounts of airports. There's another version that has a bunch of Michael's got it, I'm pretty sure. Oh, this is another Chinese one. Look at this, Peter. This Chinese flying over our head, beaming down on our country. Firing lasers at us, cutting through the thing. Shh. Gonna cut right through Louisiana. China, what could you want in Louisiana? Ain't nothing in Louisiana. I don't know. There's a lot of cool tech. Oh, look, it's racked up, man. Look, its wings busted up.
You got smashed, yeah.
See, that's what space debris does.
Wow, yeah.
That means it has limited life and limited power now. Global Star. Let's see what they got to say. Okay, they gives it some bumped up looking satellite. Oh, this is for satellite phones, low speed data communications, launched in 1998.
Wow.
That's probably why it's putting along. He's a former Soviet satellite.
It's like saying, move away, guys. This old boy just walking through space.
Yeah, this thing was launched in 1984. A Russian satellite, I guess.
Cosmos, yeah, probably.
As part of the Tusa Sputnik program.
Huh.
It was a radar collaboration target satellite. Oh, so I could, okay. Well, we know what that was for. They probably don't need that no more. I don't know why it's cruising over the United States, but you know, hey, it's cruising along the coast actually, but it's beaming down.
Well, then you know what? Why don't you just go over Russia and see how many of our satellites are there?
Oh, there'll be a bunch cruising around. There's some treaty we signed with them that we can pass over every so often. Communication satellites and stuff like TV and stuff, nobody really bitches about them too much anymore. What is this?
Chinese. Probably.
Yeah. Chinese all over our damn country.
Yep.
These are upgraded ones, versions. Let's go over here and see what we can find. That's Cosmos. Cosmos, Starlink. Ah, what's this? Oh, description unavailable at moment. That's the third one of theirs. Okay. There's its speed. There's its height. So, I mean, you know right where these things are. There's longitude. I mean, you shoot the damn thing down if you wanted to. It gives you this gives you all the information where it's at the moment, as you can see for yourself. There it is. What's going on in Canada right now? Another one of these to be assigned things.
Another polar orbit.
Yeah, let's see. Starlink got the yin yang. Oh, there's the one web again. Yeah, this is competition for Starlink. That's what it is. A global communication company that aims to provide broadband internet service worldwide through constellations of low Earth orbit satellites. They have approximately 648 satellites deployed. Siri. Hey, Siri. How many satellites does Starlink have deployed?
Okay, I found this on the web for how many satellites does Starlink have deployed. Check it out.
Nearly 12,000. That's a lot of satellites.
Yeah, it is.
His goal is like 46,000. Look, this is like a bald man. See, it's got the cap right here. It's just so weird how they
It's like the Abbott cut.
What's he trying to say, Jay? What's he trying to say?
Let's see what we got here.
Bald on the top, like most Abbott.
Here we go. This is a series of Chinese reconnaissance satellites.
Ooh.
And that one currently is flying where? Over Canada. Came across. Look where it came across.
Area
right
51.
Across the United States. Look at that. And where is it going? Let's go see. It's going to go across. Oh, look at that. Going across Europe. Mediterranean. Cruising along the edge of the Antarctic. There's so many satellites. I don't understand why we got all these internet satellites down there. I'm confused by that.
They're probably, like military ones to keep people out of Antarctica.
I don't know what that's for. It's crazy under there. Provide technology demonstrations and to conduct educational experiments in space. Okay, what was this again? OneWebs are everywhere. They like Starlink. They're trying to be everywhere. That's for sure. A lot of these honest. Oh, what's this one?
That's that old one.
Let's see. It's 66.
Can you imagine the person who had to type all this information in on each one?
Oh, yeah. It took a while. It was probably more than one person, but still it took a while. You can bet your butt on that. On web. TBS not assigned. What is this? This looks like spy satellites to me. You're going to tell us that for sure. But I mean, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get back on a different topic, but you got these guys, girls. You can check it anytime you want to. It's Satellite Tracker 3D. It used to be called J-Track. It's something else now, but enjoy it for what it is. It's top secret. Don't tell anybody about it. They might come arrest you. Just trying to help y'all out. If you're a researcher, use it all you want. And it's free. Shh, it's free. Shh. It amazes me. It's what puts the difference between someone who really does research and the tools they use versus someone who just goes out and stares at the sky and takes a picture. I like it because we can analyze it in the field and say, okay, yeah, this was such and such satellite came over at such and such time. It matches what you saw at that time.
Have you ever used it?
I've used it many times. I've used Airport Monitor many times too. Matter of fact, I've used them in cases to help me disprove something or to prove something. For me, it's more about so I can eliminate everything and say, okay, it wasn't swamp gas, it was no weather conditions that day, it wasn't a satellite, it wasn't an airplane of any kind.
So how long does it take you to go through all that for one case?
15 minutes.
Wow.
That's why we have this equipment. Without this, it would take forever. If I had to get on the internet and say, okay, I'm trying to find a satellite that went across this longitude, this longitude, roughly at this time, I may get lucky and find it, and I may have to search my happy ass off. Same thing with the airplanes. And if you start searching airplane numbers and takeoffs and landings too much, it's going to throw a red flag up, and they're going to wonder, oh, why is he doing that? Not realizing that I'm a ufologist, they might think, oh, he's maybe a terrorist. So you want to run through that stuff as make it as quick as you can. And with this program, if we saw a UFO right now, or so we're live right now at 7:40 where I'm at 2:22 p.m. 7:22 to 7:22. Jesus. February 22nd of 2025 at 7:40 p.m. So you're looking. There was a sighting over Louisiana at 7:20. So we have Starlink, Cosmos. Now, Cosmos is right outside of Louisiana, so it wouldn't, but here's the one it might have. Now, this Starlink could have been mistaken for a UFO because of where it would travel north or south in the state. But there wouldn't have been anything else here. You wouldn't have seen this. And now, if you've seen something over New Orleans right now, Starlink 3946. Or if you're in Shreveport, you'd have seen one of the OneWeb satellites coming over. And here comes another Starlink, and here comes another Starlink. So these are all satellites passing over the state of Louisiana, around the city in New Orleans or off the coast. So you could say, okay, it wasn't a satellite. Took me all about 5 minutes. But then you go to Airport Monitor. Because Airport Monitor, you can look back to up to 1 year and see if, and figure out what you might have seen. Look at this.
Can you back this stuff up to 1 year?
Hey, Joe.
I don't think this one does it. What's that?
Little off the topic a little bit, but why all those Blackhawks around you?
Oh man, I meant to send y'all. Stupid me! I had two come right over my house today. I mean, close enough you can see the two. Yeah, but I didn't get to post the one from the day because I didn't hit fucking video. I didn't hit record. I got one picture of them. There was two. I mean, they were rattling my house as they come over. And it's fucking ridiculous. And there's a lot of UFO traffic around here, but there's also military bases and NASA bases. And the CV base is right down the street. And right down the street from that is the Air National Guard. And right down the street from that is the Biloxi Air Force, the Keesler Air Force Base.
Yeah.
And then if you go to the right of me, it's the Stennis NASA facility. So I like living in the middle of a bunch of shit. It's they prefer to put their stuff out.
They fly awful low at your place.
Oh yeah, I mean, like I said, the ones coming over today, you can see the guy sitting in there. You can take what color shirt he was wearing, everything. And it's not the first time. I mean, usually about twice a month, sometimes more than that. It depends what's going on. But I know when I start seeing fighter jets going over the Gulf, I know we're going to war. And anytime we've gone into a war, all of a sudden there were fighter jets flying sorties over the Gulf. And then usually within 4 weeks to 6 weeks, we were at a war with somebody. So, it's an Air Force base preparing to go to war. They got a lot of planes there.
They got to move into the areas A and B. They got to get their guys trained back up.
Dude, you ready for Mardi Gras?
Oh man, Mardi Gras is going on tonight like you wouldn't believe. It's insane down on Bourbon right now. It's the season. This weekend, I mean, it's been going on for two and a half months, but this weekend, during the weekend, next weekend, are the two biggest Mardi Gras weekends, and then of course Mardi Gras Lundi Gras, which is Monday, and then Mardi Gras, which is Tuesday. I mean, they pretty much are partying nonstop from now until then. From this is the 22nd, they'll be partying all the way till the 4th.
I read something about New Orleans, something about they have parades every week.
No, not just doing Mardi Gras. So starting like the second week of January, there's been at least one parade a week, and maybe more than that, depending on where you're at. And then starting this last 2 weeks, there's parades every day until Mardi Gras. Every day there'll be a parade rolling somewhere until Mardi Gras Day. But no, they have like second line stuff and things like that, which are just funerals and fake parades is what I like to call them. Just mainly for the tourists and stuff. But no, New Orleanians would get aggravated if we had to deal with Mardi Gras all the time. Don't get me wrong, we love it, but 4 weeks of it's enough for anybody.
Now, residents of New Orleans, do they just stay in their houses and let people be jagoffs?
Well, it depends. Like, depends what neighborhood you're in. Because most people, because a lot of parade routes go in front of people's houses, so they'll set up stuff and block off in front of their house and in the walkway and all. And they got to leave the sidewalks open by law, but they'll do that. And then in the medium, the locals will come and the tourists will come and try to set up in the medium, but they don't allow you to set up overnight anymore. If you do, they'll come take all your shit and throw it in the garbage. So you got to get there first thing in the morning, because people were setting up for 4 weeks in advance and keeping their stuff out there all the time, and nobody else could get a spot, so they said, "Nah, to hell with that." So they changed that rule. And but the locals go. I mean, a lot of locals go. You'll see 2/3 of the locals out there. But like I said, most of them are going to be on streets where they know somebody, in front of somebody's house, hanging out like that, or they'll have favorite spots they like to go to, or they'll know somebody in the business or something, and they'll go hang out in the business. Because my dad used to have a company called Workload, and we had an office on Canal Street, so it was great. Just walk out the office onto Canal, and there was 10 rows deep on each side of the street, and just party till you dropped.
Man, I don't know. Man, I have claustrophobia. I don't think I could deal with it.
Well, it does get a little squishy whooshy in some places. Bourbon Street can get a little squishy. Certain neighborhoods can get a little squished up if you get too close, but the really packed days are like the weekend, this weekend, not too much during the weeknights, but there'll be parades, and next weekend and then Mardi Gras Day. Bourbon Street will be so Bourbon Street will be so packed that you got to push your way through it.
Really?
We form a chain, and we just kind of, once you've done it a few times, you find the ins and outs. But we just form a chain of people like a snake.
Savannah has a similar tradition to that with the St. Patrick's Day party. And River Street gets, like you're saying, I mean, it's wall to wall people left and right. And if a fight breaks out, it's like we're looking at a river. It's like ripples in an actual water river when the fight breaks out, because people are trying to get away from it. It's just amazing that how many people are there at one. But there's also it's cobblestone, so it's like it gets slushy, like you said. It's like people spilling beers and throwing up and peeing, and it gets so gross after like the third day or fourth day. It's just nasty.
Yeah, they see on Bourbon, every morning they have to hose down the streets. The owners do it.
They do it too. They can actually literally clean the streets down.
Yeah, because if you don't, it's going to stink, and people aren't going to want to come.
I want to be down there to watch the horses just draw people. I watch that on TV and YouTube, and I think it is fascinating how those horses, they just walk right through and people go.
Yeah, because if not, you're going to get trampled or knocked over or kicked or stomped on.
I hear they're mean.
Well, they're trained to get you out the way is what they are. I wouldn't necessarily mean, because you can rub on them. I've stood there drunk off my ass next to a cop's horse, just rubbing on, scratching him on the side. The horse was loving it. And the cops, as long as you don't do something stupid to their horse, they're okay with it. Unless they're trying to move. On Tuesday night, on Fat Tuesday night at midnight, the horses line up side by side from one building to across the street all the way to the other building, and they walk down the street pushing everybody out. That's the end of Mardi Gras. It means go to fuck home. We're done. That's it. Get out.
Are there a lot of motels in Mardi Gras?
There's a shitload of hotels in New Orleans, yeah. New Orleans is a big tourist city. We're either 1, 2, or 3 worldwide all the time. All the time. And it's not just because of Mardi Gras. There's a lot of other stuff to do in New Orleans. Plus, with the exception of July and August, our weather is fabulous. So it's nice. You come down like all next week, it's going to be in the 70s.
That must be nice.
It's just and we don't really have to worry about hurricanes until about June. Sometimes July, but still after that, July and August and September and October, you got to worry. But it's part of it. And then our falls are really nice. Our springs are really nice. Fall is fabulous. It's going to be, sometimes 80 degrees in the daytime, but 60 at night. It's comfortable.
Does your leaves change on your trees?
Oh yeah, we got some on like the China ball trees and some of the other trees, the oak trees. They'll change. Matter of fact, some of the trees I have on my property turn this amber red color. They're really pretty. They'll turn yellow then red, and then they'll fall like the two in my backyard because they change. But then I have evergreens too, so they stay green no matter what you do to them.
You know what? You honestly should come to Pennsylvania in the fall time. It's so gorgeous. It is so gorgeous.
Last time I was in Pennsylvania, I was like 24, I think. 25. I was up there. I went up to see a friend of mine. Actually, I went to Rhode Island and then to Pennsylvania. And I went to go see a friend of mine that lived up there. And when I got to Rhode Island, his brother was there, but he wasn't. He was in Pennsylvania. I was like, you fucking asshole. So I had to go over and see him over there. But
it's beautiful in Pennsylvania.
I tell you what, catching the springtime into DC is also beautiful. The cherry blossom, the pink and white ones blooming all down the side of the highways. It's really pretty. I got lucky the first year we went. We drove through West Virginia and then into DC, and it was just gorgeous. I mean, it was just gorgeous. Though, there was a weird trip because coming home, we passed through this tunnel and we're driving along. And I said, didn't we just pass that? And I had like 5 people in the car. I'm like, yeah. So we came out the tunnel going the opposite direction, headed back to DC. Figure that one out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we were missing about 2 hours worth of time. And if they would have put us back going the right direction, we would have never noticed.
Wow.
And then later that night, and that's the other thing, because we should have got to her house around 5 p.m., 6 p.m., still daylight outside. And instead, we got in about 8 o'clock, and it was snowing sideways, my friend. And at that point, I hadn't driven in snow in at least 10 years. And I mean, literally, it was snowing sideways. I was like, look at this shit. So I looked over at the 18-wheelers. They were still cruising 80. And I was like, well, they're going down these hills at 80. I'm going with them. If we all go, at least it'll be fast.
Yeah.
Somebody said painless. I said, I don't know about painless, but it'll be fast. It was one of those things.
Unless the big guy upstairs says, nah, you were a dumbass, so I'm going to keep you alive for a while.
And sometimes he likes to do that, I think, just to make you crazy or something. Oh, that's straightened out. Whoa, what the hell I do there? I hit the wrong button there. Oh, okay, there we go. Well, look at that. All these satellites all over, just cruising around in our sky. And most people in the world have no idea that there's this much shit floating up in the skies.
Mm-mm.
Not even a clue. And then like I said, when you add in the debris thing, it's just ridiculous. So let's go add it in right quick.
And that's everything. Smack.
Wow.
Look how long it takes to get it all out. That's why it's flashing. It's trying to get it all out.
Wow.
There it is. It's loaded. It's all loaded now.
Yeah. It's not giving you, I'm sure somewhere in this site there's a count, but it's not giving you one here. But look at this. It's like stars around the planet.
I think that picture you got right there is really sweet with that ring around the earth.
Yeah.
Honestly, God, I think that is
wait, it's worse than that. See, there's a band and then there's a ring. So you see this band and then look, there's a ring coming like this. And they've been talking about there's going to probably be a ring around Earth. I wonder if they were actually talking about satellite debris.
Well, I mean, that's satellite debris and debris.
Yeah, that's true. It is.
Satellites and debris right there.
You know what would be crazy if there were moons inside that ring?
I don't think it's not that big, but look, we spin it the right way. Here we go. Look at that. Satellite spinning along. It's almost like there's a thing coming out like a tube almost. It's crazy, people. I don't know what you've been told. But Eskimo, you know what sure is cold. It's cadence, goofball. So, what are you doing, Joe? It's called cadence. If you were in the service, you would know that. I don't know, but it's a great thing to watch. I mean, you can look at it all day long. Let me take it off the screen now, but you can look at it all day. There's all kind of wonderful things to see on there. We got to go to break in about 6 minutes, but because we missed one. But it's stuff you can check out, people. It's cool as hell. Yeah,
I'm looking forward to getting that airport one from Mike. I think that would be interesting.
Yeah, well, hopefully we'll see him before he goes live tonight. And then
when does he go live? He goes live at 9, doesn't he? Or is it at 10?
At an hour after we hey Heidi, how you doing? Oh,
Hey,
you just
Heidi.
missed out on the J track, Heidi. You didn't get to see the J track? Yeah, let me show you right quick. If you want to track satellites around the world.
That's satellites and the debris.
Oh yeah, let me go turn the debris off. Hold on. Where is it?
Heidi, look at all these satellites coming up.
Okay, let's see. Hi, there it goes. Okay. That's just the satellites. We took the debris field out of it. And this one says, what's this one? Heidi 504. Heidi 709. Oh,
Yay. Heidi, you have satellites named after you up here.
I know. You better be careful. Now we know you on the evil side. I got to make sure what this is. I don't like that. If this is where it was launched from, or I don't like these unassigned satellites.
It could be from where it was launched from as well, because some of them do have launch, where they were launched from.
Yeah. So hold on, we'll go to other ones. Get up there. Okay, like that, and then go over here, go over here. And what is this? No, this is another one of those Cosmos satellites.
For real, Heidi. Yes, you got one up there.
Yeah, you're one of them Russian spy satellites. We know the truth about you now, Heidi. Okay, what is this?
Oh.
Space debris. Oh, is this one what this one does? Is track space debris?
It's object, yeah. Object B refers to an object identified as space debris. Wow.
That's crazy.
It's junk floating around.
Yeah.
Well, that's not even supposed to be on there. We took that off.
Space debris can include defunct satellites, spent rocket stages, and fragments from disintegration, erosion, and collisions.
Here we'll let you see. Let's zoom into the planet. Let's go. Where's Heidi? Heidi, where are you in Canada? Heidi,
go to Boulder, Colorado. Go to Boulder, Colorado.
Oh, hold on. Let me find out where I'm at first. I don't even know what country.
And you're in Asia, dude.
Yeah, hold on.
You're looking right down on Russia.
Oh, there we are.
There's America. Okay.
Now, where am I going?
Boulder, Colorado.
Oh shit! Like, I don't know where Colorado is. That's up in here somewhere.
Yeah.
Probably in these mountains somewhere. So somewhere up in here would be Colorado.
All right, Heidi, those are all the satellites in Colorado right now.
Let's see, what is this one? Oh, this is the Air Force satellite flying over your house, beaming laser beams down at your head.
Yeah, you got the Air Force on you there, Heidi.
What is this one?
Does that say iridium? It's iridium.
Yeah, that's what it says, but what's it doing?
She's right at the foothills. Wow, that's insane.
That's Starlink. Oh, what's this one?
Falcon Sat.
The United States Air Force Academy, small satellite which are designed, built, and operated by Academy cadets. Uh-oh. Now you got cadets looking in your windows at night. You better be careful.
They're used to provide hands-on experience in space operations and satellite engineering. The
I
program was
bet you they
issued
want
in
to do some hands on.
1997.
You pervert.
Yeah, they find you, Heidi. They find you.
They're tracking you down. So wait, let's go up here. Where's Toronto at? There's a Great Lakes. Whoa. Then calm down,
Oh,
Kansas.
too far, dude. Too far.
That's it's got to be up in these areas, right? Look at
Go
it.
up in
It's
Lake
like it's
Erie, go
raining.
further up.
It's like raining satellites.
It's like snowing. It's the snow. It's a snow globe.
Another Russian satellite. Oh, they're looking at Michelle. Uh-oh. I'm about to tell her the Russians are checking her out, man.
That's funny.
No, this can't be. These little things can't be launch points. Okay, I got it now. So that's the beam touching the Earth as it's going by. I didn't realize that. That's the scan, whatever it's doing. Only reason I figured that out because this is a Starlink satellite, and it's where it's connecting its signal to the ground. Well, ain't that some chinky shit?
That would be cool. Flight simulators. That would be great.
You know, there's some good flight simulators out there if you want to play with one. They got a couple good ones out there. I used to mess with them all the time. Another Russian satellite. How damn Russians like flying over. Well, I guess it's even with their
They got
country.
a lot of stuff up there.
OneWeb. So OneWeb's covering this whole area with internet. So that's why they've got to train those types of satellites have to train so the internet connection don't get lost. That makes sense. So anyway, live and learn all this stuff. Man, there's shit everywhere over here. I was looking for one thing, but I lost it. I can't find it. It's done floated away or something.
Isn't there a way to like type in like the name of the satellite you're looking for up there anywhere? Like that
was it,
question
right?
mark maybe?
I don't know. We can look and see. See, that's one of the ones I was looking for. Object F.
How many times did you crash, Heidi?
This is a piece of space debris.
Yep.
This is app info.
Well, click on that arrow. Maybe there's a search board. Go back up.
Oh, yeah, I am. Well, no, that's where I'll show you what's over there in a second. I know what's over there. Hold on.
I got what am I saying? I got the page up here too.
I was just seeing if there was anything on here I wanted to look at. Join the community.
Yes, there is.
So you got the Hardy thing. You got settings, reset filters. All right. Get out of here. Go back over here. I don't know. There's a lot on there, guys. A lot.
Yeah, there is. You see all the way at the top there where it says Satellite Tracker 3D, then ALOS DEB 1/2.
Yeah.
If you click that down there, you can type in that box up there whatever name you want, and then that satellite it'll show you where it is on that map.
What's that, Christopher? No, they came up with airport monitor systems for people to track flight time.
This is satellites, not airplanes.
Yeah, what we're looking at right now is satellites, but there's a couple out there. I'm trying to find. I've got like I said, I use Airport Monitor 2 on mine, but that's because I'm doing specific cities. These, let's see. Here you go. I think this is one right here, if I remember right. Let's see. Or is this just general? So you don't want the one where you got to input your flight. You want the one where it just shows you in general. And I'm telling you what, you think there's satellites in the fucking sky. Wait till you see the airport things. Oh my God, there's so many planes flying. It's a miracle nobody hits each other. Yeah, I'm serious. It's a miracle nobody hits each other. It's just outrageous how many things are flying around in the sky. Well, I watch them when I'm on the plane flying. Most of the planes have the tracker to track your plane where it's going, so you can track while you're in flight. Yeah, it gives me something to do, so I don't think about crashing into a million pieces or something.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Check that out. What she just wrote. What Heidi just wrote.
Wow.
What you wrote, Heidi? I can't see it.
The guys who flew into the government building on 9/11 trained with one of our customers in Florida. He thought it was weird. They never wanted him to learn how to land. Oh, yeah, I know. He's in jail now. That boy's in Colorado in jail.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, that's not what we want. And what's that, Janine? No, there's a lot of them out there. Well, you just got to find the one that doesn't require you to put in your airplane. You want the general, the one that's showing you the planes all over. Yeah. No, really. Hold on a second. Let me see. Accept all cookies. So where am I? I keep losing the chat room. Sorry, guys. Let's see. Let's go out of here. Present. Dun, 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 dun. Let me see something. Share. Damn it. Come on, let me in the thing. Okay, here we go. There we go.
Holy smokes, man. Damn.
That's just North America.
Yeah, that's just North America. And that's not even an active one, I don't think.
And most of that shit was going to Europe, I guess, huh?
Well, this is not a completely active one. Oh, wait. So this is, look at the shit flying overseas. So this is all of this. You see the cluster right here coming in?
Yeah.
And these are all going somewhere. So let's see. Let's get back over America. This is a cluster right here. Whatever the hell's going on here.
That's in California.
Let's click on this. See what this is. Route and time, San Francisco, California to somewhere. Chagall. Oh, this is going overseas to Paris. 10 hours left to travel. No, it's 4 hours elapsed. So it's got 6 hours left remaining to get to where it's going. That's what's nice about these things. I mean, they tell you all kind of wonderful stuff. See, now you can track it independently if you want.
Yeah.
And there it is. You don't have to see all the rest of this stuff. These programs are great. And they got the premium versions, which actually offer you a little bit more detail than this one does. Wait, where am I at? That's not what I want. Let me get out of here. I want to go backwards. Where's that back button, man? Give me the back button, people.
Back button.
I don't see a back button, actually.
So well, this is a real-time thing. I remember your refresh button will refresh it, but
here we go. Ooh, look at all the stuff, man. So back over. Let's go back over. It's Alaska. Where's that going? I want to get in here somewhere. Let's see. Where's this guy going? Bogota, Colombia is where it took off from. Headed to Madrid, Spain.
Yeah.
6 hours remaining.
Iberia Airlines, probably. It's a Spanish airline.
6 hours left in the flight. Let's see what this one is.
That one's going to LAX, whatever you got clicked on.
This is coming from Shanghai, China to Memphis, Tennessee. There is 1 hour, 46 minutes remaining in this flight. Oh, it says FedEx. Oh. So this ain't this is a commercial. This is it's Amazon stuff. Let's go. We're gonna go raid this plane. We know it's a good stuff.
Probably man. So. Yeah, it's stuff people ordered. It's made it through. It's left customs and it's going to distribution centers.
Washington D.C. to Qatar.
Qatar.
Yeah. I always add the Q in there, DU in there for some reason, because in the back of my head it's always supposed to be there. It has 11 hours left to fly. Jeez and Pete's, man. 11 hours on the same plane.
Hey,
there are some flights that are 13 hours long.
Oh, I know.
My son flew from San Francisco to China, and it was a 13-hour plane ride.
Yeah. The longest one I know of is 16 hours, but somebody told me there's actually something longer than that. I'm like, really? This one's where are we going here? Tokyo to Finland. 1 hour left on the plane. These people are like, oh my God, we only got an hour left. Thank God. Thank God. It was 11 hours and 33 minutes. And like, oh man, thank you. No, Jen, this ain't the one I'm talking about. This one's not bad, but just isn't really giving us nothing to move, and you're not really seeing anything in live time.
Me neither, Heidi. I couldn't fly that long. Nope.
Tokyo
I
to
can climb a ladder without having a panic attack, and that's
this is Tokyo to Heathrow. 3 hours left in that flight. I'd be sleeping most of this. I'd actually get a couple of cocktails, and I'd probably sleep the first 6 or 7 hours on a flight like this. They'd be like, "Where'd Joe go? Joe's out, man. Don't bother him."
Do you ever see the inside of the flight, the Emirates? They got beds, dude.
Oh yeah, there's some nice ones. There's some nice first class that are really fixed up nice. They got beds. They even got independent little things that pull and you're closed all by your little lonesome and stuff. That's no good. When the plane crashes, you want to be with some people, man.
Look at all the planes over in Pennsylvania.
Let's see. New York to New Zealand. Where is there no inbound flights in the United States? Everything's flying to a different country.
So it looks like that's why it was strange looking.
Look at New Zealand. That's a 16-hour, 47-minute flight.
Jesus.
First off, it's amazing the plane can carry that much
the Arab Emirates. Yes.
That's a lot of fuel.
Yeah, it is.
Let's see.
I'm sure they'll have to refuel over and over again.
No, it says nonstop.
Wow. What are they going to do? Fly on fumes?
Pretty much. There he goes. Shh. He'll be flying in. Well, a lot of these planes can carry like 2,500 miles or 3,500 miles worth of fuel, so they should be all right. Let's see, where is he going to land? Right there. I lost him. Just back up. This is a little airport, a little crappy airport. Look at that. You can even see what kind of airport it is, how many runways there are and everything. I said, Jimmy, no, I mean, this one's okay, but I wouldn't, for UFO work, this isn't the best one you can find. There's a lot of them out there. They used to they always wanted $1 million and stuff and for them. And
oh, really, Heidi? Oh, wow. She said, airline ? Oh my, the king and queen, I think some royalty own that airlines, and they are the sweetest people. They bought our flight simulators.
Wow, let's see.
Wish I had that money. No, I don't. What would you do with a lot of money like that, Joe?
Sleep. Yeah.
I would sleep.
How about you, Jay? Besides sleeping, what would you do?
I would sleep, man.
Well, I would definitely I would catch up on my sleep for sure. But I would probably do just a lot of research and go to places I'd want to visit, like the pyramids of Giza and so on, Teotihuacan, all those places.
But would you be cocky with the money that you had?
Hell yeah, he'd get a harem about 1,500 women. Shit.
No, he'll buy the USS Enterprise.
Yeah, I'll buy the Enterprise, and that'll be my personal yacht.
I seen,
I'm messing with you, right, Jay?
I seen one on sale the other day in Enterprise.
Jay, I'm messing with you, right?
Live flights.
Oh yeah, I know.
All right, good.
I know.
Holy crap, man. Yes, obtain some ancient wisdom and travel. Heidi agrees with you, Jay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with a little travel. I travel I'm just born to travel, so I like it.
I'm tired. I traveled so much when I was in the Navy. I really did.
I did too, and I traveled a lot when I got out. I mean, on an average year, I drive about 65,000 miles a year, and sometimes more than that. I've had years. I
used to do that.
And now this past year probably only about 20,000, but then I logged in probably 70,000 miles in air miles. So I say, Carol, I like to fly. You gotta flying takes a knack. It's not for everybody. It really, no, it really isn't for everybody.
Like I said, I get a panic attack going up a 6-foot ladder.
I can ride. I don't know if I can fly, like actually a pilot's plane, but I don't mind flying.
Well, see, with the flying today is different anyway because you got internet access when you're in an airplane. You can watch movies and stuff. If depending on the flight, they'll have foods for you and dinner and shit like that, depending on how long the flight is. If not, they'll have snacks and drinks and stuff. I don't drink alcohol. I did when I was young, but I don't now. I drink pretty much. I eat Coke or water when I'm flying.
Well, you know what? Nowadays, they don't even give you a snack or something to drink on flights.
Are they doing all the flights I've been on? Unless the only one they didn't give me something on was a New Orleans flight out of Houston. And it was only because it was 48 minutes. But when I left North Carolina to go to Phoenix, they came around with the drink trays and the alcohol trays. Yeah.
Usually most flights under an hour, they don't give you like a service where the stewardesses come by and give you stuff, but they will allow you to bring things on to drink or eat.
Really?
I mean, you can ask them. They'll give you a Coke or something if you ask them, but they're not gonna set up to service though. Because I had to take some pills when I was on last time, so I said, "Hey, look, I need to take a pill." She said, "What do you want? A Coke?" I said, "No, water's fine, but because that's what I wanted was water."
Oh, same here, Heidi. Jumping out of a plane is definitely a no-no.
I've done that a couple of times, man. That's not a big deal. That's easy.
Me neither. Nope.
That's easy. You know what I like about this too? When you're looking at this map, you'll see like little Cessna planes and twin engine planes and quad engine planes, different types of jets flying around, helicopters like this one right here. What is this? This is
Does it tell you who the captain is and all that kind of stuff?
I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. It says it's left CHS, whatever the hell that is. And it's headed somewhere. It's not even telling me where it's headed. Let's click on it and see. Position of flight. Okay, we're glad we know where the flight is. Oh, no, it wants you to be premium to find out the rest of the stuff.
Okay.
Past flights, it's a medical thing. Its last flight was Charleston International. Was from the Medical University of South Carolina to Charleston International Air Force Base. That's a medical thing. And there it goes, just cruising along. Oh, wait, it kind of stopped. What happened? Did somebody shoot it down? Shit, we're gonna be having that. Oh no, actually no, Chris, we gotta take a break here in a minute because we already skipped one and halfway skipping another one. You know what? If I can pull Airport Monitor 2 up here, I'll show you what the difference is. Let me save this and get it out of my way for now. Done, and done. Let's just close all of that. What do you mean, Carly? What are you talking about? Who? Sexy as who? You lost me. Oh, no, we're not getting into that conversation. Nope, sorry. No, because somebody started that the other day, and we're not going there. Okay, we don't care about Tom Hanks. He sucks, you know what? He sucks willies. Little willies at that.
He's another asshole.
He is another asshole.
Good actor, but he's an asshole.
Hi, I'm Tom Hanks, and I didn't find out too recently I'm gay, but I don't want you to hold it against me, and I really do love Donald Trump. It just makes me so raspy when I see him.
You're so funny.
And anyway, I just thought I'd tell you that. Now that I live in Australia, you said, fuck you, Americans. Which I don't. No, he stays in Australia a lot for some reason. No. You're getting confused with this. He's 70 years old. Seinfeld. Yes. That's who you're getting confused with. No, Seinfeld and Hanks are two different people. Personality-wise, they're just and I'll fuck you, asshole. How's that? No, you don't fucking believe me. I tell you again. I'll fuck you, asshole. Yeah. That comes from MTV, in case you know where that came from. Yes. A fuck you, asshole. Well, they didn't say it quite that way, but close enough. Fuck you, asshole. That's what I'm telling you. You can leave. You don't have to come in here. Look, we don't give a shit. Go start your own show. How's that?
It's the chat. We talk about everything and anything.
You can go. You can go start your show, and we'll come visit you. How's that? And we'll harass you. How you like that? Huh? That's why I said, fuck you, assholio.
Assholio.
So you have an assholio. Oh no, I seen that video, Christopher, with all the how can I say this without getting in a lot of trouble? All the unwanted women lefties on TV. Yeah, I seen that. She was telling women to bind their breast. Oh, I saw that. I was fucking laughing. Oh yeah. And then at the rally, she's singing this weird queer song, and she goes, "And show everybody your bindings." I'm thinking, bitch, don't show me anything. You're scary looking.
Yeah.
I'm like, please. I'm like, just please, please, please don't tell me anything like that. No,
You
Jared.
showed that at the top of the show. Yeah, it was kind of disturbing. Yes.
I mean, there are some sickos. No, really, there are some sickos out there that I don't know shouldn't be allowed in public. Really, because some of them are just fucking whacked.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't just. Well, let's see. Well, we're gonna play one of these clips, but we gotta see how long they are. Oh no, we can't play that one's 25 minutes. 20 minutes. No, I can't play that. Oh, this one's 4 minutes 36. Who is this one? Who is this one about? Okay, we'll try this one. Okay, let's stop this one. All right, lefties losing it. Oh, let's let the commercial play. I want to see you do that. Okay, here we go. I don't know this. What's her name? Rita somebody or something. I never can remember this hostess name. She's on Sky News Sky News Australia, not Sky News Britain.
Yeah,
different.
She's cute. She's nice.
She's a sweetie pie. And
yep.
She's ornery little bitch is what she is. She's like Candace Owens on steroids or something. Well, no. What are you talking about? No, I think she's Indian. I don't know. You ask her. How the fuck am I supposed to know? Hold on. Let me put this up here.
Okay. Is that her?
Yeah,
that's her.
That's her.
That's a little sweetie pie bitch from hell.
We need to get her on the show, Joe.
And I say that with all respect when I say bitch from hell. It's so let me
popping in, Michael.
Let me pop this in. Tell Mike to put that airport thing up there. He's got.
Good eye, Mike.
Okay, let's see. Starting this one.
Hollywood, more than one star will feature in today's top 5 lefties losing it.
Mike, put that airport monitor thing up you got.
Coming in at number 5 is Sharon Stone.
Okay.
Proving that wisdom does not always come with age. Some folk just get
So do
dumber
I,
and double down on the breathtaking ignorance. Here she is in Italy, mouthing off about the election result.
No, Mardi Gras floats
Italy
on my
has
house.
seen
Out by my house.
fascism. Italy has seen these things. You guys, you understand what happens. You have seen this before. Americans who don't travel, who 80% don't have a passport, who are uneducated.
You want me to put it up now?
Are in their extraordinary naivete.
You want me to put it up
She's
now?
not just bitter and hateful. She's
I
also
don't
as
know.
dumb as a
Joe got his
box of
mic off.
rocks. And that line about 80% of Americans not having a passport is a myth. Around 1 in 2 Americans have a passport. Maybe she was mixing America up with
Can you send me
Japan,
that link,
where
Michael?
only about 20% of citizens have a passport.
Yeah.
Now, let's get to number 4. I love
I want
nothing
that,
more
please.
than watching lefties turn on each other. And in the aftermath of Kamala's humiliating loss, we have the old guard, the veteran Democrats like strategist James Carville, turning on the young progressives.
He's a dick.
Not only am I not interested in your opinion, I'm not even going to call you by your name. You're 23 years old. I don't really give a what you think. If I were running a 2028 campaign and I had some little snot-nosed 23-year-old saying I'm going to resign if you don't do this, not only would I fire that on the spot, I would find out who hired them and fire that person on the spot. I'm really not interested.
What do you think
in
of
your
this guy, Dick?
uninformed, stupid, jackass opinion.
Well, he's a Clinton.
Kind
He's a
of,
Clinton whack.
I'm warming to him, I've got to say. A few philosophies there we can pick up. Now, another Hollywood simpleton who is not handling the election result well is Alec Baldwin. He had this to say about his countrymen.
Americans are very uninformed about reality, what's really going on with climate change, Ukraine, you name it, all the biggest topics in the world.
But Alec is positively euphoric when compared to actress and former View host Rosie O'Donnell, who has completely lost the plot. She comes in at number 2 on the week's biggest lefty meltdowns.
But it's hard to avoid it when it's so blatantly obvious when you look at the parallels that we have been here before as a world. When democracy falls, fascism takes its place, right? Capitalism. And it's coming.
What a skanky thing.
Yeah.
Yes, democracy has been defeated by democracy. Trump's landslide victory somehow signals the end of democracy and the rise of fascism. These people are so hopelessly broken, but there was one clear standout this week. The number one lefty losing it was the woman who squandered more than $1 billion to lose the Electoral College, the Senate, the House, the popular vote, and whose staff clearly hate her.
Oh, she's becoming an actress
Why would
now.
they have her film this and then release it?
I like this chick's style. I like what she's
I
wearing.
just have to remind you.
Look how drunk she
Don't
is.
you ever let anybody take your power from you.
She's been drunk for a while
You
now.
have the
You see
same
Amy
power
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
you did
she's
before.
This was right after the election here.
She's drunk,
And
right
you
there.
have the same
Oh, yeah,
purpose
she's stoned.
that you did.
Look at her upper lip.
Why?
She is stoned full.
She always tells us
Did they do that to her? Everything from
Didn't even
the
comb her
hideous
fucking hair.
backdrop there looked like the curtains
No,
of
she
a
just
cheap
looked like
motel
a
on the
bar.
highway,
You
to the
think you're better than
VP's
me?
own appearance, to the contents of the message.
right.
Hostage videos I've seen are more joyful than that. The whole thing
Girls,
was a ghastly,
look at the poop
unnecessary
brown she's
waste of
wearing,
time,
too.
much like her campaign.
That's like poopy
And
brown.
you know what, Kamala, if
That's
you
like
do run again, and
fudge.
apparently you want to run again, make sure you sack every single person who told you that
No, she's
video
gonna be an
was a
actress
good
now. She
idea.
don't want to run.
That's right. Sack them all,
You are
baby.
using apple cider vinegar
fuck
the
is this?
wrong
Oh,
way. If your goal
All right,
is
let
to
me
lose
put
No.
belly
that
fat,
thing.
You're supposed
Let me
to make
take this and you guys.
So what do you want to see on here?
Well, I wanted you to share so because
Oh, cool. Another one.
hold on a second.
What do you want to see? What am
I
doing?
gotta shut this shit off. All I can do is hear some
Going to New
crazy
York?
woman
Where do you
talking in
wanna
my
go?
ear. Okay, no, I just wanted because
Look
I
how
was
busy.
looking for the boys one to use because I use Airport Monitor too, but they were looking for one that they could use.
What's
for their
it
own
called,
computer.
Mike?
This is a Flight Radar 24, live air traffic, and you can actually click on the planes. Like, let's say, let's go over right there where you guys are, Pennsylvania. I'm out Jay. You're kind of over there, man. Where you, Gettysburg, or are you going over this way? Well, no, you're the other way, aren't you? Waynesburg.
I'm towards Hagerstown.
So you got this dial 303. You click on it. It tells you what the plane is. It tells you what the
Right above you. See where it says
schedule is.
Waynesboro? That's where I am.
Tells you how the speed of the plane, and you can mess with it. You know, it's really cool to use when there's, especially if there's an accident, something going on, and you want to track flights or see something.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun. Which one is this one?
Flight Radar 24.
Flight Radar
24. Okay.
Do you have to
Can't
pay
never
for
have-
that?
You can't
No.
never have too many of these things, man.
Nope. Free as can be.
Cool.
Do. I think I just seen it. I think it came.
There's not too many flights coming out of Pittsburgh because it is an international
Well, like in
airport.
California, all those fires, I was like tracking those, and then you can go and check out like as they were going in, scooping up the water, coming back in again, that type of
Oh
thing.
wow!
So, but I mean, it's just you can see helicopters on here, smaller airplanes like this little one.
That's why I love these things. They're great. They're great little things to have. It's they really are a lot of.
There's a
fun
lot
to
of
have.
information out there in the world if you look for it. I mean, this is cool stuff. These military planes you can see, you know, I mean, you can monitor like Area 51 and see who's flying in, who's flying out, you know, that type of thing. If you care, a lot of people do that. They watch day and night, and they're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
"Oh, look at this, secret military plane." You know, what is it? It's over here.
Well, we already
Have
in
you
enough
ever-
trouble tonight because we were tracking NORAD satellites a little while ago. I mean,
Oh, now we're tracking this. Where's Area 51? Where am I?
Have you ever
Nevada.
picked up a UFO on this, Mike?
Me? Nah, I don't think I'll watch it.
No, you're not. You're
Look at
not
this
going
though.
to.
Look at this weird line of like,
Yeah.
okay, set up to land or
We're
whatever.
going into where? Michigan?
That Salt Lake City.
Salt Lake City.
Where is Area 51 exactly?
Right there. You're
Hold on,
getting close to
I'll
it.
show you. I'll show you. Give me a second. Let me.
Right above. It's right above 70 miles northwest of Vegas.
So
let me pop back on the screen with y'all. So
Vegas is.
Let me blow this up where I can actually
Vegas
see
is here.
it.
So northwest
Yeah.
over here.
Wait.
It's northwest 70 some miles.
Like that's got to be around here.
Go straight up from there. Go straight
No,
up
you
from
gotta
there.
go. No, look, you're going too high. You're too high up. Go below Vegas. Go down. Go down.
Below Vegas.
Go the other way. Go to, yeah. It's down here. It's a look. You know where the point of the state is? That's Area 51.
Like right here.
Yeah, that's the point of
Kingman.
the state.
That's Kingman, Arizona, right there.
And I don't know why you don't see it on here, but usually they mark no fly zone.
But what town? What town is it near? Like, what's the town?
What the hell is it called? Where's the little alien in it? Oh, hold on. Hey Siri, where's the little alien in at? Rachel, Nevada. That's where it's at. It's close to Rachel. So I could
You'll
be.
need to unlock your iPad first.
Yeah, shut up. Pranab, that's where what's his
right
name is
here.
from Artel.
It's right here.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. So it was higher. So it's a little point. So that's Rachel, Nevada.
And you know it's nothing's flying around right here.
Yeah, that's because that's all should be a no-fly zone. Yeah, look, see, you can
Look
pull
at
the
that
map out. Yeah, there you go. You can see the whole thing. That's
Wow.
the easiest way to find it. So that's Area 51, 52, 53, and 54. That's what's in that area.
This is plane sneaking around.
Wow, look at that.
Southwest.
That's crazy.
Hold on, Siri. I will open.
It's cool, man. I think this software is really cool. I don't
It
know.
is.
I like the internet. I have fun with these little things.
Yeah, they're great to have, and they're useful, and especially for the kind of stuff we get involved with. They're really useful for this kind of stuff.
Yeah. I mean, you can
Hey,
zip out.
Siri.
Can you get that on
It's
your
the whole
phone?
world.
Alien in it.
It's the whole world, man. So I mean, you can look at any country, you can look at any area and see what they have going on. You know what I mean? Like, it's pretty cool to have this type of access for free.
So, if I remember correctly, and it's been a while since it's been about 4 years since the last time I've been there, maybe 3 years. So from Rachel, Nevada, if you leave out a little alien inn and you hook a right, and you go down about 10 miles, you see old gravel, raggedy ass road. You take another right. You stay on that road for about 20 miles. All of a sudden, it turns into a really pretty blacktop road, 4-lane, really pretty blacktop road. And you cruise it for a while. And guess what? All of a sudden, there's a gate, and that's Area 51. There's a few gates that you can go visit. And so we went to 4 different gates last time we were there. And getting in, as long as you got a high clearance, they'll let you in.
There is a
It takes
Flight
an
Radar
insurance.
24 cell phone app if any of you gentlemen are interested.
Oh, cool. I'll have to look
What
that
is
up.
it, Jay?
I'll have 2
There's
of them
the
on my
Flight
phone.
Radar
Yeah.
24 cell phone app in the Google Play Store if you're interested. It may be in the Apple Play Store as well, but I don't know.
You know, this is probably a nice place to live over here. There's no lights. There's no pollution.
No, that's all
Dude,
base.
and you can cruise through there. Cops don't even care. We were doing 90, 100. They didn't even look at us. They were like, whatever.
Ash Springs, that's probably a little town.
Now you got to be careful because there's cattle signs all over the place. If you hit a cow, you buy it. That's what the sheriff told me.
And they're expensive. They're thousands of dollars,
Thank
man.
you, Heidi.
3,000 minimum. 3,000 minimum. There's no fences. The cows just roam free. It's freaking crazy. And when we got to Nevada, it went from saying beware of cows to beware of bulls. It was freaking crazy. It's
All these little guys jamming into Vegas. Like, look at all the helicopters, man.
Where's the
How cool is that?
helicopter at, Mike?
Right here. Look at that. Boom. Maverick
Oh.
helicopter. Yeah, they're all doing the Vegas flights. So look at them all. They're like little ants. little ants all over the place. That's pretty cool. That's the
Yeah, it's
lead.
crazy.
Does it pick up military helicopters?
That's the ambulance right there.
Well, I
Yeah,
know,
the
but
one
do
in-
they
the one
pick
in
up
red.
Blackhawks?
They pick up everything. It's supposed to.
Oh, there's
If
a
you pay
plane
for-
moving. Look.
If you pay for this, the 3D view, that you can click on the thing and it'll actually show you the landscape or showing you landing at an airport.
It's
It's
moving.
very interesting.
Yeah, it's taking off.
Look at that. Private plane. Look at that big boom.
Look at the size of that private plane.
Going to Tampa.
Nice,
Check
yeah.
that out. And you can track it the whole time. You know, the government was kind of against this type of stuff because they said terrorists can use this to shoot down planes or whatever to, you know, I mean, they showed the president's plane and all that. So, but it's actually freedom of information if you think about it. You know what I mean? Here's the big airport there. You got hodgepodge. It's Vegas. It's busy. Look at that. Frontier, Denver to Vegas. I don't know. It's cool.
National Airport.
You
Who
can
was
mess
that?
around with this for a long time. And
Which
kinda-
Harry Reid, the news reporter? Who was that?
I don't know. I like all little helicopters though.
Yeah, it looks like some pieces off of a game somewhere, actually.
Heidi says they will walk some as private with no details. Thank you, Heidi.
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes they're marked as private, you know. I assume there's some you don't see at all, you know, because I mean, but that's interesting. The no fly, right? Look at that big hole, like this. They're just kind of all going around.
And you see them; they're going around.
Yeah.
See, there's Vegas. So you see Vegas. Oh, what's funny is when we were outside of Rachel somewhere on, I think it was 373. Man, it's great to see the stars there. It's a beautiful sky. But off in the distance, you could see shit coming and going from Vegas. It was a steady influx of traffic going to out of Vegas. It was crazy.
Is there what about Google Maps? Did they block out the area? I'm looking at it kind of now.
It used to be. It used to just tell you it was Area 51.
Yeah.
And then they got in
I don't
trouble
know
for something, and then they made him change it. And then I think they went back to it again.
So if I want to switch, let's see. Stop the screen. Share the screen.
Oh, I see. There's a couple satellite trackers in the App Store. Look at that.
Oh yeah, that too. I didn't check for that.
That's kind of funny that you have to separate the.
Oh, Heidi said that she saw two other night private airplanes just going in circles. That's probably military.
Might be Janet flights.
So this is Rachel. Where is it? What is that?
Yeah,
Here
it could be definitely a Janet's flight.
So where is Area 51 from here? Here's Rachel.
Well, wait, you got to put it back on the screen. I can't see it.
Here, it's right here. You see
Oh,
it?
Put it up.
Oh wait, am I sharing? All right. All right.
No, you're not
Cool.
sharing. You got to
Here
put it
we
back up.
This is Google Maps. So that's Rachel.
You
Let's zoom
know,
out.
zoom in as far as you can.
Flight school training. All right. Thank you, Heidi.
Like, what's all
let's
this?
see.
Those
Okay,
are water.
wait. Go back to the right. Go back to the right. No, that's actually farmland, but hold on. Okay, see Little Alien Inn?
Yeah.
We're at
Okay, so we're going to follow that. I want you to just kind of pull it down to the right, move along the highway, going left. No, going the other way, going left. Okay, but you got to get in a little further because it's getting rid of some of the roads. All right, I believe, where's Little Alien Inn at? How far back is it?
Extraterrestrial Highway.
Yeah, that's what it's called. There's actually a big sign there. So this road right here, this road right here, go down it and see if there's a gate down it.
Down here?
No, the other way. Go the other way.
Go up.
Yeah, go up. Yeah, go up. See, this one that goes crooked off to the right. It could be there. I don't know.
You would think it'd be blocked out though, yeah. Like
No, they show you the gate. They usually see. You can usually see the gate. They let you know it's a base.
This kind of shoots off.
Yeah, this is it. I don't know. I'd have to. The hell is that?
Honest John Spring.
Oh, I thought that was Johnny Lance's got burned out. They burned Johnny Lance out because he wouldn't move.
They block out a lot of it, though, right? I mean,
they block out the base, but they don't necessarily block out the gates. And they might block it out here because it's an airport monitor, but on other things,
they can't block out the terrain either. If you zoom out enough, you can see the Groom Lake and the Papoose Lake silhouettes.
Like just type in Area 51, right?
Let me see.
That's a smart
move. No, I mean on the old Google Maps, it showed you Area 51.
I'm tired of searching for shit.
Yeah, no, Google came up on the Google map. It came up.
They blocked it out. Yeah, they widened it out. Where's that a lake?
I don't know. Can we get close to it?
There's Nevada.
Oh, that's as close up here. So Rachel's there. Area 51 is there.
Yeah, they're only like
I assume if you're there, you can kind of look down.
They're about 15 miles apart.
Middle of nowhere. Here's the road. The road to nowhere. Look at that.
All you got to do is you got to find a gravel road that turns into a blacktop road, and you got the one with the base.
That looks like something. All right, so but this is it down here. I mean, this is.
Hey, Mike, what's your topic tonight, buddy?
What's that?
What's your topic tonight?
Oh, I don't even know. I was gonna have a friend on, and his mom's having surgery, so I'm just gonna talk about whatever's happening, which is a lot. There's a lot going on. So this is all Area 51 right here. Look at that. What are these things? These buildings? Tops of buildings.
Probably housing.
Yeah. Party tent going on there, maybe. I don't know. Interesting, right? I mean, pretty damn big facility.
They got a baseball field there.
And look, they have an elementary school. little alien babies. Some building materials. I don't know. But it's known as a skunk work, isn't it? Like, here's some planes. Look at that.
Yeah, well, look, you can see the test ranges in here. There's TVH, KTVH1, Tumpany Airport test range. They're even in red.
This one's getting fueled up, man. And look, they're loading. They got people going on.
That might be Area 51 right there.
Another little one.
Let's see. Let's go down here.
I already see the helicopters. Oh no, it's cool, man. I think this is cool.
Yeah, it is.
This is what I do in my off time. When I was in my limousine business, I used to actually map out areas, especially in Manhattan, where you know there's a lot of one-way streets and whatever, and you kind of just want to know the best. You know, the map's not the territory, so you like Google Earth will give you that territory. You know, but it's just fun poking around. I mean, you can go to Kathmandu, see what's going on there. What is this?
Well, you know, Area 51 itself's inside the mountain range. So.
Well, how big do you think the base is, really? I mean, they don't even let anybody near it, right? I mean,
oh, well, no, there's pictures of it from above, but
in the hills, yeah,
it's not really huge. It's not above ground. It's not really huge, but you can see that there's hangar bays cut into the mountain walls and stuff. So
some thing up here. What's that?
That's it.
Look like helicopters.
Can't get there. Interesting stuff, and that just leads to the tent. So this is like where people basically assemble, like in Rachel, right, and they make their way down. You know.
Yeah, it depends on which way they're coming in.
Yeah. Well, where do people hang out? I know because there's a culture around it, right? Like people want to storm the base, and you know.
Yeah, but there's not. But that's the thing. Is
sugar
at any given one time, there's not a lot of people going down there. So like, we were in when we went in Rachel. You know, we stopped in Rachel Little Alien to get something to eat actually because I was starving, and we were talking with the owner and the daughter, and they were telling us how things worked down there. And then the sheriff came in. And I talked with the sheriff for a while, but I mean, so they would do things like go bring them Thanksgiving and Christmas dinners and go set them by the gates and let them eat. And then the base got all pissed off about it because they could have been poisoning them or something because the guys were taking the food and eating it. I mean, these people from Little Alien's been there forever. But the sheriff said if you make it past gate 1, they catch you. They call him. They pick you up. He puts you in jail. It's $750 fine to get out. Well, that's probably going up now, but back in the day, that's what it was, a $750 fine.
They mine uranium around here a lot too.
There's a lot of stuff goes on out there. So let's
Well, they also
see.
got all the like our nuclear bomb tests in that region as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, cattle mutilations of gore around there.
Frenchman's Flat. Look at this, man. That's kind of a bunker going on there. There we go. Atomic Weapons and Special Nuclear Materials Rewards Act. Yeah.
Let's see if it'll let me do this or not. I'm gonna drop you out, Mike. So hold on here.
All right.
I don't know exactly how this is gonna work, so we're gonna find out in a second.
Hell yeah.
Let's see.
You definitely got some secretive stuff going on.
There's something going on there, that's for sure. All right, why do I keep losing the?
So that's like a picture of Area 51.
That's the Groom Lake facility right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just pulled up the whole thing. If I could find the chat room again, I keep losing the StreamYard.
I'm trespassing.
Okay.
Know you go.
I mean, if you go through, do they shoot you?
No.
Is this the last point? Because there's your Blacktop Road.
Okay, this is your last point right here. Can you see it on the screen?
No, that's what I have up.
Wait, hold on.
About Nevada National Security Site.
No. So the one I had up.
Whoa.
Yeah, the one I had up was the one that wasn't the. It actually got pictures of the actual base. It's,
this is just some Google thing I clicked on.
Well, no, that's what these are. Hold on, let me add this back up so I can show you.
Sugar bunker. Oh, sugar bunker is like a bunker, man.
Yeah, it's so this is the actual base right here.
Look at that. Look at the heavy doors. That's a lot of tax dollars right there. Just looking at it. I don't know how I feel about that, man.
Yeah, let's see. Let me see if I can skin some of these across here right quick for y'all. Let's see. I keep losing. It's making me crazy. I keep losing the thing. Okay, there it is. That's the base. The whole thing. It's amazing. There's a salt thing over it. That's more the base. That's the actual gate. When you go up to Area 51, that's a gate you're going to see. There's 5 of them like this. And there's binocular cameras out here, or I should say monocular cameras out here. There's all kind of other stuff. All these signs says no filming, do not touch the fence, don't do this, don't do that. You get up there, everybody's touching the fence, taking pictures. Over here, you'll find places where people have been making fires and spending the night so they can watch what's coming and going. There's a sign. That's the kid. This picture right here, this is the kid that got his ass arrested. He landed on the base. I think that's him. And then see, there you go. There's a shot right there from above. That's its landing strips. Those strips are long too.
One of the longest in the world. Yeah.
Yeah, and you notice they run into the salt plain, the salt bed. That's a salt bed on the end of the runways.
Elon needs to go in there with a video camera, man. He needs to go in there live stream.
Unfortunately, Elon ain't gonna be able to go in there. See, there's more just stuff all over the place. Wait, what was good? And there's another shot from above. There's actually some good satellite pictures of Area 51. All of this is contaminated as all get out. It's but if you get past gate 2, your happy ass is going into some deep dark hole in Area 51.
Yeah.
Military installation, more of the base.
You get probed. You'll get probed.
What do you mean, Frank? No, these pictures have been out for a long time. Yeah, no, we're not going to get in trouble for these. These have been out for a long time.
Probing happens, dude.
I want to steal this sign next time I'm down
Especially
there.
in San Francisco, Tenderloin area.
Yeah. So they got to replace this sign every year or two because it gets covered in stickers.
What's it say? What's it
It
say?
says extraterrestrial highway. It's got 2 little UFOs flying on it.
E.T.
I would steal. Oh, and there's the famous mailbox. Oh, let's go. Oh, there it is.
What's that about, dude?
That's the mailbox for the base.
How many times have you been there? You've been there a lot, right?
I've been there a few times. Yeah.
How many? How many?
I can't tell you because I've been on the base. It's classified, but it's. Oh, see, there you go. I was talking about the things on it. They're. You'll see them after like a year. They'll be covered the whole damn thing. You can't even see what it says. And then they take it down and they auction it off.
Really? I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
I've never been there, man. I've been kind of close, but I've never quite been there.
Well, we've been to a couple of different gates, and you see the highway. The signs are different from different years or
I
different
was
places.
more interested in Moab, Utah, because that's
was
really
cool.
where all the Native American stories begin, including the Fremont. So I mean, the going way back is Moab, and that's where the first, I mean, a lot of the signs of the tribes first appeared in Moab. It's too bad a lot of those drawings have been just vandalized. Messed up.
ET phone home.
But they
Hey,
all
Joe,
they all
Heidi says
travel.
that she thinks there's a UFO highway south of Denver.
There probably is. Denver's got a lot of not as many as they used to have though. A lot of their contactees moved out of Colorado for some reason. I'm not exactly
But
sure
the
why.
Area 51 is our stuff. Reverse engineering or whatever they're doing.
Most of it is, yeah.
It's not like there's aliens hanging out there. You know what I mean? Maybe some aliens on ice. I don't think they would keep them in the Smithsonian. They would keep them locked away underground.
When you get into Colorado, there's a few places that are fairly active, and then Moab is not that far out of Colorado. I didn't realize that until last time I went to Moab.
I knew a zoologist, this girl, and then she said that in the Smithsonian they have a whole thing on cryptozoology, where a lot of the things that you might think are mystical or mythical kind of appear. You know what I mean? Are there? Bigfoot, whatever. If you want to believe in that, they have a lot of different species of creatures, what some could consider mythical, but I don't know. Cryptozoology.
There's a lot of weird stuff out there, and we'll have to catch it up on one of the future shows. We'll have to catch it. Oh man, can we play this? We cannot play all of this, but we have to play part of this. Okay. Nobody wanted to hear that. Oh my god.
When you got more lefties losing it.
No, so look, the commercial comes on, and the first thing I hear is I have to poop. I'm like, what? That's not something I wanted to hear. I was like, that grosses me out, man. Come on. All right, let's see. We're gonna plug this in right quick. Let's make sure we're where we're supposed to be. Dun, da, da. Dun, da, da. We can't play this all because we got limited time. But let's see. Maybe we can skip through it real fast. See what's in it. These fucking lefty Louvies things. I love these
Looking
things.
at reactions to Donald Trump's extraordinary win, the red wave has cometh, and the lefties are, well, they're giving me too much content.
I'm sorry. No.
Look, it's fair to say she's not handling it well. As for this lass, I'm not sure where she is today.
I swear to God, if you idiots elect that demented man, I will burn this whole place to the ground.
And this
Have
woman
fun.
is too old to be this stupid, but sadly, leftism and TDS can leave the sufferer delirious, delusional, and dangerously stupid.
You voted for a racist, a rapist, a dictator. You voted for a bully, a bigot, and a narcissist. Even the Germans tried to warn us, but you didn't listen. You didn't listen to the historians, the psychologists, the educators, and the intellectuals. Of course not, because dictatorship 101 is to convince you to distrust the media, the educated, and to create an us versus them mentality.
It's always the dimmest folk who go on about education.
Wow.
If you're wondering why these lefties are so
That's why the liberals get their ass in trouble when you call the whole
by
country stupid.
reality,
You
so
just
out of
ask for it.
touch with their fellow Americans, well, it could be because they consume the type of media I'm about to show you now. Here are some of our favorite media leftists who were convinced that Donald Trump was toast, that Kamala was going to win and win easily.
In my humble view, lights out. Please welcome back the next president of the United States.
You mean the alcoholic has
It's going to be
been?
a blowout, actually. I don't think it's going to be a
Chick,
close
you haven't
race.
been-
I
this
think
chick has
there
never
are
been
gonna
right
be
about anything.
Republicans that just vote for Harris.
It'll be tied on election day, as always it will. The polls will be tied, and then he'll lose.
You call us trash? Oh, J.D. Vance, you just stepped up in a way that I've never seen in my political life, and I worked for Sarah Palin.
I would say take Harris over 270 electoral votes. Let these fools in these crypto markets do something. Let them drive.
I don't like him.
Place and then take advantage
No, he's
of
an
it. That's
ass.
what I
He's the Clinton mouthpiece. This one.
So he's been turned on their party now. So
Oh, even more so. I feel the same way that I felt a few weeks ago that Trump is toast.
And they're not taking the loss well. Here is Sonny Hostin of The View lashing out at white women without college degrees.
What we did not have is white women who voted about 52%, right, for Donald Trump. Uneducated white women, is my understanding. You have Latino men actually voting more for him.
I hope she
Those
never gets
awful
out.
women and Latino men, how dare they think for themselves? By the way, the exit polls showed that the majority of married men, unmarried men, and married women voted for Trump. It was the unmarried women who backed Kamala. What was it that J.D. Vance said about that group? And Sonny also made some absurd claims about losing her civil rights. The desperation to be a victim is strong in this one.
I worry about my children's future, especially my daughter, who now has less rights than I have. And I remember my father telling me many, many years ago that I was the first person in his
Her millionaire
family
daughter.
to enjoy full civil rights. And now I have less civil rights than I had when he
This
told
woman
me
has
that.
millions of dollars.
So again, I'm profoundly disturbed.
And the perpetually aggrieved ladies of The View also want greater censorship. They want to curb free speech on social media so a Democrat never loses again.
Well, it would help if we could regulate social media, because one of the biggest offenders is DC and Congress have not been able to do one thing in regard to the rogue corporations
Not
of
going to
social
get any
media.
better
It's not
with
gonna- it
Elon
works
Musk now in the administration.
Now to MSNBC's Joy Reid, who is always having a normal one. Here she claims that Florida is a fascist state.
It's a pure Project 2025 in miniature in Florida. And that kind of extreme, sort of extremist right-wing fascist type government in Florida, does that make it a more attractive place?
Oh dear. And if you're in the habit of consuming media like that, then you may react like this when Donald Trump has a landslide victory.
We may not have rights tomorrow.
I'm scared of going to sleep.
Oh yeah, she's gonna be a slave when she wakes up.
These people are idiots. That's the first guy I've seen so far.
Anyone else
He
having a
was the only stupid
meltdown?
guy that
I
voted
don't know
for
how
him.
to do this right now.
And they all record themselves doing it just so
Deal with this right now.
That's the need to be seen.
narcissistic, basically.
I am 48 years old and I have never
You're a mess, girl. Look at
anything
you.
like this. I
Tattoo
never thought I
Laloo at
would
48
in this
against
country.
You start putting tattoos on your face,
Unless
you're
you
a
need
mess.
another job.
I'm so stressed. I don't know how to handle this.
Oh, I'm so sad. But the
She's
best
such a
reaction
bitch. I
goes
love
to
her.
this jokester.
Wow.
This
You
is
should get with
superb
Candace.
work.
They could have a
I'm literally
blast.
shaking right now.
Oh my God.
I'm a trans woman with a baby on the way. What am I going to do? Keep it?
Jesus.
Now that was
Oh, man, I
parody.
can't
I'm not
take
sure
it.
if
I can't
this
take
next
it.
video is. I suspect it could be real. It's till nowadays.
I can't believe Trump's actually going to
Oh
win this
shit. This
Not this
thing.
one again.
Jesus Christ! I'm
Don't look. Don't
I
look.
can't look. I can't. No, I can't. Yes. Oh my God.
Oh man.
And here is another white
We
dude for
apologize to
Kamala,
anybody who
or
saw that.
is it a work of satire?
What the hell? You cannot be
Jesus.
serious. How did I wake up to this garbage as my president? That's right, garbage. I went to bed last night and she was ahead. I woke up to this freaking nightmare.
You were in another universe then, dude. She was never ahead.
I know. That's what I was thinking, motherfucker. She was never ahead.
This is old.
Oh, if you were watching
This is old.
MSNBC, she might have been.
This is old.
Yeah, maybe.
Following
Yeah, this is real.
pieces of trash.
Let's end lefties with Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, AOC, pretending she's some
she's a
heroine
trouble,
in a Nazi film. Here she warns that we're about to enter a period of fascism. I'm so scared.
Let's say, peers in history of mass movements of people that mobilize to protect one another in times of fascism.
All of a sudden, she's a millionaire, right?
Authoritarianism.
What does that mean?
And this is the
Yeah, that guy from the Shark Tank said if
era
she,
that
if
we
she
are
was
Makes
poised
less
to
than
enter.
200,000 a year, and she's a millionaire. All of a
This
sudden.
is the simplest way to silence snoring at home.
I tried these.
we got to cut that off because we ain't got any more time for any more of them. But
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
and we'll get some more in the future because this shit's worth playing on this show. But that's fucking
Jesus.
ridiculous. And but just the way that the Democrats think about the Republicans is so sad, you
It
know,
is.
and you know, and they're not even thinking about, you know, all the people in the middle or all the centrists like myself. Their wives voted for Trump. So you're saying they're uneducated white women? Oh man, you're asking to get your ass kicked. And but you know, it was single women pretty much who voted for.
They don't care who they discriminate against. They don't care what they say. Like
No, they
this
don't.
whole transgender thing. Trump said it's against Title IX. They're discriminating against women. They never consider that. They don't care. You know, and then if you're black and you like Trump, you're no good. You're this, you're that, you're racist, you're horrible. You know, so it's more about just whose side are you on. And then
It
if you're a
is.
Democrat, they accept child molesters, they accept all kinds of rapists, murderers. All the worst of the worst is in their group. So who the hell wants that? Who the hell wants that?
Yeah, I'm
They're
hoping
gonna
to
have
get
to
rid
go a
of
long way.
AOC.
They're gonna have to go a long way to change that party if they want to. You know, you got Fetterman. He's pretty moderate. If you get more people like that, I think maybe the Democrats can switch things around. It wouldn't take them too long. But you need to get rid of the radicals.
Keeping Fetterman's going to be hard in this party because the party itself said they want to be moderate to the center. But unfortunately, the progressives still control the party. It was the whole problem with the Biden and Obama. The progressives got control. And they're the minority of the party, but somehow they've got control because the rest of the party is scared of them for some reason.
Because they're funded by Soros and people like that. They don't like billionaires except for the ones that give them money.
Yeah,
That's
except
funny,
for the ones
right?
who give money. Yes, it's just, but they're in such a spot now. So Fetterman's pretty much came out and said, "Look, don't push me again. I'll be a Republican."
I think he's sick of that crap, and I don't think he wants to be connected.
But he's
to
not
it.
the only one. There have been some big Democratic names come out recently saying, "Look, stop it. He's not a fascist. He's not a Nazi. Stop it. Stop playing into everything he says. You're ignorant. He says things because he knows you're going to jump on it. You're going to be ignorant."
I watched that Pam Bondi today, man. I'm in
Ooh,
love with her.
that's my
you know?
baby, man.
And on top of the love that I have for her, she's straight up, dude. She's straight up, man. You know, I mean, she's going after these people and she's suggesting a lot of impropriety going on with stealing. And she said they're going to hold people accountable at any level. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's the real
I'm
deal.
glad you brought that up. That's a good segue. So it looks like so there's three prominent people who could be going to jail. One of them is AOC. Because the Time guy said, "Look, you do that again, and or you try to help these people escape, you're going to jail. You broke a federal law."
That's right.
The governor of Maine, right now, it's a 50-50 chance she goes to jail. And I mean, she's like, see, I like the Pittsburgh governor. She says, he's a Democrat. He goes, look, these people are here illegal. They got to go. He said, I'm not going to stand in the federal way. He said, we may not go. I'm in Pennsylvania. I'm sorry. Yeah, I always do that too. I always want to make Pennsylvania the city and Pittsburgh the state. I don't know what that is. It's been like that since
because you lived a long time ago. That's your past life talking to you.
Yeah, that probably is. It's back ass word states bad as Mississippi.
Well, politics went on with Pittsburgh back in the day, man. They got a lot of feisty politics,
shooting up people and stuff.
Yep.
You know.
Plus, that's where the zombies came from.
They were the Irish, actually, the zombies.
Just outside of Pittsburgh.
Oh,
Georgia,
so here we go. So the Pope's going to die. The Antichrist is in the White House, and the Pope's going to die. It's the end of the world. Nice to know you, bitch.
Isn't it weird? And then King Charles is going to kick the bucket. Remember when I said that he's going to die within 3 years of him taking over? And then people were like,
that you know, I kind of felt the same way because I just it just didn't seem like it was right for him. But
He's
it
on the
is.
way
I
out.
mean, it looks like the Pope is not going to make it. It's a, you know, the other day when they were talking about, I said, man, I just got a feeling he ain't going to make it, and then
he's
maybe
in
they'll
critical
pull him out
condition,
of it.
double pneumonia.
Yeah.
He's done.
He's.
I like how
you
they
know,
said both lungs since he only has one. I
Yeah,
like.
he's
I don't know
he's-
where that
he's-
comes
he's,
from. 'Cause he had a
he's
lung
eight-
removed a long time ago.
Oh, because it's the type that they said it's the type of pneumonia is they just call
Double
it that.
pneumonia. Usually that
Yeah.
means in both of your lungs. That's what
Yeah, but in this case, it means something else. I mean, it's the same thing.
I think the media actually got it wrong. But
and,
but yeah, he's in critical condition.
and he's also got bronchitis on top of that, so it's not looking good for him. And you know, he wasn't one of my particularly favorite popes anyway. You know, Jesuits.
I don't like the whole Catholic empire. Let's say empire.
But the crucial part about this
not
is
about Jesus. They're not about
It
Jesus.
is an empire.
They're
That
not.
is for sure.
Yeah,
They're
but
not
the-
about Jesus. Man. I'm
But
sorry.
the crucial part to this is
Sorry,
there
but
was
you need to think
35
about it where your
medallions.
loyalty lies.
Yeah, but
God
see,
said, "Put no one before me." Put no
yes,
one.
and that's what I'm
before
trying to explain to you.
No
There was only 35 framed medallions for their faces. That was it. This is Pope 35. When he dies, it goes in that thing. There are no more. There's not. He's supposed to be the last Pope. The last Pope is the herald of the end of the world. You know, when they come down and throw us all in the fucking fire pit, except for the ones that get to go to heaven, that's what that's supposed to be.
I'm
Fuck
ready
World
for the
War III.
war. I told God, if there's a war, you know I'm ready, man. I'm
No,
ready.
this is far
I'm
worse
ready.
than
I'm
any
going to
war.
warrior. I'm ready to kick some Satan ass, man, some demons, whatever. I've been doing that shit all my life.
Yeah, this is far worse than
Why
war.
is it
When
any
they so you know they crack the planet open, throw all you bitches in there, and send you away.
So
And then
Trump
Jesus
Trump
comes
is getting,
down for 1,000 years. and
hostages
hangs
sent
out.
home. There's another one coming from Russia that is being sent home. He's
That don't
making
mean he
deals.
ain't the
He's
Antichrist,
stopping the war. You know, he's solving the problems. I mean, like the guy's got a plan. You got to give him credit because he's got a plan. I don't know. We see the president that ever had this ever that had this type of plan. Not in modern days. You know what I mean?
yeah, man. Ronald Reagan, easy.
Trump is on fire.
He still ain't caught up with Reagan yet. He ain't got there yet.
Trump is on fire. Yeah, but Trump is legitimate. Reagan was all bullshit. Trump is
Reagan did a lot of shit, dude. He ended the Cold War, destroyed the Soviet Union. He's still the most popular president in the world.
It was bound to happen anyway. I don't think Reagan had anything
wasn't
to do
bound.
with it. I think he was.
He brought it to an end.
I think
Hey,
bankrupted
George, I
the
gotta
country.
run. I gotta run.
Be
I'm
good,
tired.
Sean. You said get
Sean,
right, baby.
see you later, man.
We're getting ready
Mike,
to turn
have
it
a
over to
good
Mike
show
anyway.
tonight.
So,
Jay, have a
thanks,
good one.
man.
Jay,
Yeah,
get
you
big
too, Sean.
hugs,
See ya.
baby.
Bon voyage.
Yes, but no, man. He intentionally bankrupted Russia. He said he was going to do it before he was elected. It's one of his promises to end the Soviet Union.
I think he has to go long and far to even match what Trump's done from his last go around.
So,
But
and
I like everything Trump is doing. I support the whole thing. I'm watching every day. I love this Pam Bondi. I love what she says and what they stand for. They stand for justice and the law, which is what we need. If we're a lawless country, then we're not a country because we're a nation of laws. You know, so
well, we're gonna see. We're pissing off all our allies, so we're gonna see where this all goes. I mean,
are they allies if they're pissed off at our way of life? Are the things that we want for ourselves? You know, I mean,
the Europeans are pissed off because we just put our foot firmly up their asshole. They're pissed.
Trump is a working guy. He understands. You know, I love that he's collapsing the recycling industry because it's mainly the mob. Number one, number two, they're selling all these materials to other countries. They just utilize. You know what they do? They come into a small town. They push people around with big money. They all the local little politicians are worth nothing because they kiss ass to these millionaires who come into town, and then they destroy the place, make it into a slum. You know, so I've been through that just recently with this upstate metal recycling and this guy Weitzman. You know, and I talked to him directly. He actually said, "Well, my business doesn't make any noise. If you see this, it's a metal recycling company. If you saw the machines." You'd laugh your ass off. But now Trump put 25% tariffs on Mexico, other things on those materials specifically. Now in the United States, if you're going to make a car, it's got to be smelted. It's got to be real metal. Trump said no assembled metal. That's a big deal because you're now revitalizing the steel industry. They can't, obviously, the steel industry can't mess with recycled materials, too many impurities. So they're going to mine, they're going to get that stuff, they're going to make steel like they used to, make aluminum like they used to. And then now, so these companies that sell to other countries, now you put this tariff, it makes their product worth 3 times or more that they're not going to get because no one's going to pay for that shit. You know what I mean? And then it drives down the lower end of recycled, the guys who bring it to them, the metal wash machines, whatever the hell they bring to them to get recycled, that price will be less. So those guys will look for jobs. But Trump is creating tens of thousands of jobs in these other industries. So I'm watching it happen. And you guys know what a critic I am. I'm watching it happen, and I like what I'm seeing. Things will adjust, things will change, but I think that he's been formulating this for a long time.
No, he's been thinking about it for a long time. There's no doubt about that.
I agree.
But he's taking some risky chances and can do real damage to the country.
So when he said that with Bibi, I thought Bibi was going to float the fuck out of the room. I thought he was going to float out of the room like a parade balloon. I mean, he was elated when Bibi's thinking, lay the whole thing out in Gaza, get rid of all the Palestinians. Ha ha ha!
The fucked up part about that is a lot of the Middle East now is kind of leaning towards. What he did was when he said, "Well, let's build it like Dubai," and a lot of people in the Middle East started thinking, "Oh, that's not a bad idea," and so that's going to be hard on the Palestinians now. And look, if they go away, that takes a breeding spot out for terrorism against Israel, which means they'll have to come in the old ways through the borders, which will make it a lot harder to get in and out the country.
Yeah. They can't live there, dude.
Right now, you can. No, I mean they're gonna level it to the ground.
Yeah, they have to level the whole thing.
Well, I think it's already leveled to the ground pretty much.
I mean,
but the Egyptian president kicked Trump in the asshole the other day and said, "Well, why you want him here? Why don't you put him in some state up there in Oregon or Utah somewhere where nobody lives?"
Because they don't belong in the United States. That's why.
Well, they don't belong in Egypt either.
Yeah, but if they're Arabs, they share the same background. They should want to supply them. They should want to. Here's this land. We're going to help you out. You're our brothers.
They're like, fuck you. They ain't our people. No, that's not how it works in the Middle East. If you ain't their people, you ain't their people. They're very divided.
You know what? Then you send them to Greenland, dude. You send them to Greenland. Nothing wrong with Greenland.
We don't want to do that.
Only 50,000 people live in Greenland. I mean, not that many. And they're mainly oil industry people. They make some good money. If you can deal with the conditions, it ain't Miami.
No, it's not. No.
Well, the Middle East is turning into some serious shit. I mean, they got 2 of the most advanced cities in the world there. So, I mean, far more than even the Asian cities or the American cities. They put us to shame.
See the deal that he's making with the Ukraine of the $500 billion in a rare earth. I mean, Trump is waltzed in and waltzed out with a deal, and then they're ending the war, the whole bit.
Biden, but the only way he's getting that deal
could have never done this. He would have, could have, never.
Yeah, but the only way he's going to get this deal is if he gets that territory back from Russia. And the only way he's getting that territory back from Russia.
I think Putin, you know what? Putin's looking for a way out. Trump is giving him a way out.
Yeah, well, right now Putin said he ain't giving back any territory. Putin's already said that. But
yeah, it's a negotiation, dude.
I think what's going to really happen is Trump's just going to say, "Okay, Lizinski, you're going to give us these rare earths. I'll get your land back."
You need to have a ceasefire in place. Yeah. You need to.
I think he's just going to go to Putin and say, "Look, you want all these terrorists off your country? Give them their land back. We'll give you the
I think it should be up to the people in that eastern region. Most of them identify as Russians.
No, they don't. That's what they were saying. No, they went in there and proved that was bullshit. So they three different news companies independent from their country went in. This is what they found. The first day when the Russian soldiers were coming in, there wasn't nobody out there with Russian flags. They were all out there with blue and yellow flags. They were Ukrainians. So what you see is,
I know those Eastern.
No, you don't have to be. All you got to do is watch the clips.
Russian. They are Russian. I mean,
yeah,
they were Russian. They grew up Russian.
That's like saying Crimea wanted to go to Russia. Crimea didn't want to go to Russia. Crimea hates Russia.
But Crimea, they have a sub base there. Russia has billions.
They do now.
Yeah, they got the Black Sea base there, but it's not their territory, and they conceded
but they can make a deal. You know what? I think that they can make a deal, and they have the right deal makers in there, watch. Within I'll give it 4 weeks. Within 4 weeks, the war will be done. They'll have a deal. They'll be ready to deal.
I think we'll get it done. Yeah, I agree with you. I can't say it's 4 weeks, but yeah, I know he's going to get it finished.
Yes, but we got to get out of here because we got to get
The end of March. I'll give it to the first day of spring. How's that?
We're going to see. We're going to find out. It's interesting to watch. I got to say that, but we got to go, guys and girls. We're already late. Michael needs to be on his show.
Yeah, I need to be on. God damn it!
He needs to be on. I need to eat something.
This show's in the way. You gotta go have
Jay's got to check on his harem. I don't know. Which is lots going on, people.
What's that?
Yeah,
Harem.
My paintings.
He's got the Amish harem.
Yeah, he's got the Amish harem. Yeah,
you gotta lure them in with butter and cheese.
27 wives and 2 goats. It's
Come on, I got food.
Yeah, that's right. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we got to go. You can catch Michael live in about 5 minutes. He'll be on, so y'all can catch him live. We're getting out of here. I'm going to go eat something. I don't know what the fuck it is, but I'm going to go eat something. I want to thank everyone for tuning in to United Public Radio and the chat. We were actually pretty well behaved tonight because we did the lefty. Yeah, I like the lefties losing. I know that shit's funny as hell.
I was not.
Somehow we got to figure out how to get this Rita chick on here. Her and Candace, we need to get on the show. Maybe not this one. Maybe news on the flip side. But
you got to call her publicist, man.
Yeah.
It's Australia. It's probably not that hard.
I got some bunty shit I want to tell her. But anyway, we had to go. Thank you for tuning in, United Public Radio and the chat. And then we will see y'all. Well, I'll see you, Jay, and I'll see y'all Wednesday.
Good night.
And have a bloody good evening. Good night, everybody. And stay